Okie dokie. It's definitely lower than it should be, but we seem to be live, I think.
Yay!
Yay.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning. How are we all doing, folks? Welcome into your... We'll call it the Sunday show, I think, today. The Sunday show. Is it Sunday? I hope it's
We were driving around yesterday and it just didn't feel like a Saturday. I don't know, like it feels like when this country, when the weather gets warm and stuff, it's like it's just a big vacation, isn't it? Like we forget what day of the week it is.
Yeah, it's been a lovely couple of days.
I seen a meme which was like the UK is just a different country when it goes over 20 degrees Celsius.
Yes. Yeah, everyone just starts blasting music,
Shirts
driving
come
around
off
with the windows open, walking to the corner shop with no t-shirt on.
Yeah. Showing that dad bod off. It's just funny because you compare that to some other countries where you get people tuning in from like Australia and South Africa, and how often is it less than 20 degrees over there?
I know. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Have we got Twitch working yet?
Twitch crew. Good morning to you. Just kicking the show off, we got this TUI 737 MAX 8 heading off to Antalya. TUI flight 508. I did laugh because Loopy put it 1:45 in the morning. I may be late on tomorrow's show.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought, oh yeah, what have you been up to then? Watching the Northern Lights? Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Mods, can we get a check on Twitch? I don't think Twitch is coming through for some reason. Venkman, hello, welcome. Sadly, no Northern Lights tonight. No, me and Jen went out to try and see some yesterday.
Did you?
And there was nothing. Absolutely nothing.
We were keeping an eye on the geomagnetic activity, trackers and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were so low last night compared to the night before. I don't know what unit they used to measure it, but the night before it was peaking at like over 1,000 and
Nanotesla.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And 800, and then last night it was like 300. So
right,
a fraction of what it was the night before. But
yeah, we are noticing slower speeds here today, folks, as well on the stream. Not sure if that's got anything to do with it. We're running the same number of networks and things, so bear with us on that one.
Heading out Jet 2, A321neo heading off to Barcelona.
Hey.
The encoder was up late last night as well, looking for some solar activity. Oh, yo.
Oh, yeah.
This is a nice start.
Hey.
No, it's not. Do you want to give me the other live view?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a live view thing, 100%. Nice. Well, that's not good, is it?
Like an LRT thing.
I don't know, but that's instantly...
Oh, you mean... Okay.
Put it back here.
Yay.
Yeah, definitely back.
Sorry about that, folks. Thank you for your patience. Just had a small technical issue. Very quickly ironed that out, though. Welcome back. Sunday show here on Airline is live. That is Ryanair taxiing out. Heading out to Reggio Calabria.
So I'll have this Blue Duck special on the Lufthansa A319, just lined up for the departure now.
Not seen this for a while.
No.
It's heading back to Frankfurt.
Mr. P. Davis. Hello, welcome. Is it busy there today? It's getting there already, yeah. What you're going to find at the Runway Visitor Park is when you've got good weather, it's naturally going to attract quite a few people to come down.
Yep.
Which is great. They've got plenty of space. It's perfect for get-togethers, and actually we've got some of our community members having a bit of a get-together today.
Have, yeah.
Yep.
Correct.
I think it's such a good place to be on a day like today, isn't it? Like, you're outdoors. Like, I don't know, as a parent, maybe Matt, you're the same. Like, kind of struggle to find like outdoor things to do, don't you? That don't just get like.
Yeah, new things it is. I think
Exactly,
I
yeah.
think it's new things. It's not a matter of like actual just things to do. It's finding something new.
Yeah, like you got your local parks and that, but
Yeah.
there's only so many times you can go there and it's still
Absolutely, yeah.
novel.
Yeah.
Here at the RVP, there's loads to do, loads to see. You've got the cafe there, lovely community. Like Martin said, we've got some of the folks here with Lee Davies, who I believe on Thursday celebrated his birthday.
Correct.
So he is here having a bit of a belated little celebration there with the community. The likes of Tom and Anne are here, and many more. I'm sure we'll have a chat with them after.
Jack Robinson, hello. Thank you very much for tuning in on Facebook. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and also Twitch today, but I'm not sure why Twitch crew, but I can't see your chat. Not quite sure what's happening there. I don't know if you want to have the Twitch chat open, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a look now and see.
I've got the other two here down here.
Yeah, I've got the Twitch, mate, no worries.
But yeah, no, it's turning out to be hopefully quite a nice day. I think it's a little bit of a Wookiee howl there from the Air Baltic on the roll. I think it's due to get up to about 23 degrees today.
That'll do, won't it?
That does.
Lovely departure there. Swiss flight 3901 heading back to Zurich, actually, that Air Baltic. Seems like they need a couple of extra aircraft in their fleet, so leasing in some of the Air Baltic aircraft.
Scandinavian Embraer. Nice.
And Scottish Bob saying, good morning, it's my birthday today, and I got a brand new Airliners Live cap from my son Peter.
Hey!
A very happy birthday to you, Bob. Hope you're having a great day, mate, and thank you very much to your son for supporting your channel with that as well. I hope you like it.
Happy birthday. Yeah, so that's Scandinavian Embraer. It's an E195.
Looks very smart, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're seeing more of these new Scandinavian schemes, aren't we, on some of the different airframes. This one's coming in from Copenhagen. Any flight planes in from Malmo? Is that what it's called, Malmo, over in Sweden?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone know what Malmo is quite trending for at the moment? We also have lining up the Qatar Airways Dreamliner 787-9 Alpha 7 Bravo Hotel Charlie on the registration. 4-year-old airliner. It's just running a little bit late today. Meant to be leaving about an hour ago. It's also the 10th most tracked plane in the world on Flight Radar 24 as well. I wonder why.
Paul Brooks, no, we've still not got power at the RVP, so there's no remote cam today. We're just live from the Runway Visit Park, but we do have Matt with us today, up on the camera, and myself and Andy just downstairs, just keeping an eye on you guys and the movements and what we got going on. And we got the Qatar Dreamliner lined up next to go.
There you go. Erica's on the ball this morning. She's awake. Eurovision. That's it.
I've never got into it. I've never understood it.
I had a bit of a I feel old moment. I'll read it. I'll say it after this Qatar Dreamliner. Emirates on the taxi out, heading out to Venice. Airbus A380 aircraft. EasyJet flight 2456.
The sun is kicking out already.
Yeah.
Getting a bit warm up, isn't it?
Nice. We are using the new super directional telescopic microphone today as well.
Telescopic?
Yeah.
Is it?
See the northern lights with it if you look at it.
What, excellent.
And we recently invested to buy that. A good couple of £100 it was. And man, it makes a huge difference.
It picks out the aviation really nicely. I mean, you heard on that Qatar Dreamliner there.
Yeah.
You really heard it kind of spool up.
You'll hear it more often now that I've mentioned it, folks. But as Matt moves the camera around, you'll hear the audio change as well.
Yeah.
And it's really good for 05s, so we're going to catch lots of loud departures.
Like we use headsets for the stream during the streams and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can hear it even more so through the streams when it's in the direction of the aircraft. It's just unreal, isn't it?
It was on your Friday show, just gone. I was at home like, wow, this is crazy.
Mad.
It was like an A350 taxi and past, it just sounded nuts.
You'll soon tell when this prop, we've got a Logan Air on the taxi out, so it'll be.
I think it's a Irini.
Oh, is it a Irini?
I think so.
Oh, right, okay. My eyes, eh?
If my eyes are working this morning.
Yeah, your ears working then. Yeah, the Irini is taxiing out.
Right now, on the way out now.
We do have the departure of the King of the Skies to look forward to. I believe, was it Friday that it got cancelled, the early morning departure?
Yeah, it went tech. I think it was EK22.
Yeah.
Well, it was due out as Echo Kilo 22, but yeah.
On Friday. I'm not sure when that went out. If it's still here, I don't know.
Still here, yeah.
And what did they do with it? How did they deal with the stamps and stuff?
So when I looked at when I had it in shot like this, on one of the shots on Friday, I thought they was actually loading the aircraft.
Yeah.
But it appeared, when I watched the show back, it appeared that it was actually, they was removing all the cargo from the aircraft as well. So it looked like they actually loaded it, half loaded, and then discovered there was an issue.
And then they towed it off, didn't they?
Correct. Then they connected it up to the tug, and I believe they put it on one of the remote stands around nearby STS.
Yeah. Big planes have to move, isn't it? And
yeah.
Store away somewhere.
Well, can you imagine like loading it up and that with getting it getting it turned around, half turned around, and then
just unloading it.
Wow, can you imagine that?
Yeah, Malky, the microphone is, mate. We've tested it and we can hear John Russell telling us what he's having for breakfast all the way from across the Mersey, mate. It's that direction. Irini ATR heading back down to Guernsey. And looks like it's going to take an intersection departure.
Yeah, the last time I seen Eurovision, last time I actually watched it properly,
Is it Liverpool?
was when it was Andrew Lloyd Webber and I forget her name, Jade something. Did the British entry,
Right.
the UK entry. I was like, I was only a few years ago.
You know more than
It
me.
was 2009. I was like, oh my gosh,
I've got no idea.
2009. 15 years ago was the last time I watched it.
Oh, another prop.
Lovely.
Aer Lingus.
Welcome, Alan, tuning in from France. Great to have you with us.
Hello, Alan.
And Paul loves the sound of the props. What work's happening at the RVP, boys? They've been moving the education centre. They've put a new one in near the car park. So the old one is gone now, and they're grassing that area over as well. And why that affects us is the commentary tower that we use here at the RVP for our live streams actually got power from that old education centre. So whilst everything's being moved, they've obviously disconnected the power because they don't want like live power while the guys are working, digging and stuff like that. So big shout out, TAS, RVP, all the staff here at the RVP kept us up to date. They keep keeping us up to date as well. And we're completely self-sufficient. We can run on batteries, we can run on very generously donated battery backs that have been donated by Tom and Anne and Nigel. And the shows are keeping running, albeit a little bit stripped back. But I don't think that's a bad thing today, because a massive thank you to everybody who filled out our anonymous feedback survey that we put out about a week ago now. And we went through those last Monday, actually, and did a little update for you guys. And I assume for most of you, this is probably the first show you're tuning into where you've been able to watch since we announced that feedback. So let us know in the chat how you're enjoying the show. And also let us know, folks, if you are new to the channel, if you're returning to the channel following that feedback form that you filled out, let us know in the chat as well, because we'd love to give you a big shout out.
Yeah, there was a few changes we've opted to make, entirely just on like the presentation, like how we present the shows. We're basically just focusing more on the conversation, more on the aviation. And as a result, it kind of means we're talking less about things like support, the merch store, things like that. And it's just a bit of a balancing rejig. And on the Friday show and the Wednesday show, I felt it worked really well. So
yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is my first show back, so I've just been looking forward to just getting back into it, getting back into the swing of things. And let's tell you what, it's a bit warm. A bit warm today. Carol tuning in from Prestatyn. Arup, welcome to you as well. And Kevin Gurney, good morning, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in, Kevin. I don't know if anyone is aware, but today is England's first ever National Fisherman's Day. Wow. Did not know that.
Wow. EasyJet Europe A380 heading off to Venice.
And Carl saying it's my first show on the channel. Welcome, Carl. Great to have you with us. And Darren Griffiths tuning in not far away in Cheshire. Welcome, Darren.
Two beautiful heavies on the way out as well. Got the Gulf Air Dreamliner heading back to Bahrain with the 70th special stickers on there. And we've also got pinging up on the ground over at Terminal 1. Recently changed to Terminal 1 actually. It used to be Terminal 2. Etihad Airways. With a Boeing 777 heading back to Abu Dhabi on the classic livery as well.
Aviation Radar tuning in from Sweden. Welcome.
Hello.
And talking to radars, a huge thanks to Flight Radar 24 for integrating with Airliners Live. We're looking forward to getting that app back into the production of the show, hopefully next Sunday. And a nice wave up front as well from the Gulf Air there. Huge wave from the flight deck. And let us know in the chat, folks. A big talking point for us here in the UK the last couple of days. We've been fortunate enough to get an incredible view of the Northern Lights. It was my first time seeing it.
Yeah, same.
And I think, I'll be honest, I slept through, I think, the best of it. But I did get a picture, so we're grateful for that.
Yeah.
But
crazy, wasn't it?
I know Captain Mark especially got some incredible photos from his neck of the woods.
What an incredible phenomenon that is, though, isn't it?
Mad how people are getting it from like Europe, even the States, you know, obviously Canada as well.
Yeah.
Wild. I just don't understand it like at all, like how it works. And we ended up watching like an hour-long documentary the night of, you know, to like understand what we were looking at, like. Yeah. And it's mad. It's
like huge solar storms, isn't it? That are traveling. I'm sure it's like 900 million miles an hour or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And just absolutely levering it towards us here, and it's certainly a spectacle. But I'll be honest, I expected it to be more visible with your eyes. And I know a lot of people said, "Oh, you couldn't really see it with your eyes," but when you held your phone up, you could see it, and that's how we were kind of spotting it.
Right.
So Jen was like putting a phone up to the sky, like seeing where the colours were. Right, there's some over there. Take a picture of that, you know.
What I was amazed that no one was out around my estate. Like we were there, like wow, like losing our like mind over this view, and the street was just quiet. And I was like, why is no one else seeing this? And for us, what happened was we were looking on the horizon. We seen that little green glow, just a little one. It looked like light pollution. We were staring at it for a good hour, just like, that's got to be it. Nah, that's not it. That's got to be it. Doing all the, you know, like you said, taking pictures of it, looking at the pictures. And Sam went for a walk around the block and came back. Was like, nah, it's nothing. Like, you can barely see it, whatever. And then, like 5 minutes later, we both looked straight up because it was straight up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then this big pink glow from like directly above us. It was almost like, you know, like sun rays through clouds. It was like that. And
that's how me and Jen described it. TUI Dreamliner landing, actually. Nice smoky touchdown from those 8 main landing gears.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit late coming in from Cancun, TUI.
Landing gear wheels, I should say. They don't have 8 landing gears. But yeah, Jen kind of said, it's like when we spotted it the first time. So, quick tip, by the way, if you live near me. If you think Barton, because it's a big open space, is going to be dark, it isn't. I think Barton's got more floodlights than Old Trafford. But so we drove down there first anyway, thinking we could get a good picture. And in the sky, like you say, it kind of looked like sun rays in the sky, grey sun rays, which just looked really, you know, out of the ordinary. And then when you hold your phone up to it, that's when all the colours. And I think the reason that is, it's different spectrums of light, isn't it? Or different. Yeah. Something to do with how the light is that you just. Yeah. You don't pick it up in there.
It's plasma from the sun reacting with our ionosphere, basically. It's reacting with our stratosphere. It's you know, hitting different molecules of nitrogen and oxygen and all these different.
No matter how we explain it, it's known as legit.
Yeah. I just can't get my head around because they were like, they're just little photons being emitted by these plasma, you know, molecules and stuff. And it's like, hang on, they look massive. They like, you know, they make us just feel like ants.
Yes.
So there must be a lot of plasma there being like hit against the thing. And like you said, it's a big storm in it essentially. It's like
I think that Brian Cox was saying it just shows how protected we are.
Yeah, with the magnetic field and stuff.
Because without that, he said you just wouldn't even be here anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all these gamma rays getting hit. Brand new A350 coming to Manchester, people saying in the chat. So is that the Singapore Airlines A350? Oh, nice. About to touch down, actually, Matt, if you look to your right.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Brand new as of July 2023, so just less than a year old.
104th Bullet, how are you doing, mate? Welcome. Northern Lights were very dim, were they? Oh, no.
Singapore Airlines A350 900 coming in from Singapore. Longest commercial flight into Manchester.
Yeah, taking about 13 hours 50 minutes today for that flight of 6,810 miles. and it's number 3 tracked worldwide on flight radar, and an incredible movement, probably one of our favourite movements to catch at the moment. On the way out, taxiing now to Abu Dhabi, the Boeing 777 from Etihad Airways in the older scheme as well.
Oh, yes.
This aircraft's 10 years old, but it's sporting the older Etihad scheme, and it does look incredible on the 777 in our opinion.
That's nice. And about 40 minutes time, 4-0. We've also got the next A350 arrival. That's going to be a Virgin Atlantic A350 1000 coming in from Orlando, I believe.
Mega.
It's really busy at Manchester Airport this morning. Hope you're tuning in and you're nice and comfy and enjoying the show.
I think while we've got a very quick moment of quiet, we'll just catch up on some of your support that's come through. If I can find it, here we go. So a big thank you to Mike for gifting a membership to the channel first thing in the stream this morning, and that was also followed by Janet Burns gifting a membership. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, I love the view coming up here.
Barry Jones returning for 21 months of membership. Thank you, Barry. Malky Stoddart gifting a membership to the community. Thank you, Malky. Mike Nicholson returning for 15 months. Wishing everyone a good morning on a lovely day. Thanks, Mike. And Helen returning for 8 months of Airliners Live membership, saying it's a beautiful day. Enjoy. Gracie's World returning for 14 months, saying hi guys, another month of membership to an awesome channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Gracie's World. Eccleston Angel with a 31 months, saying nearly 3 years, not far off now. Thank you very much for your long-term support. And finally, Mike returning for 8 months. A350 is beautiful to fly, and I did so yesterday. Good morning all. Hey, nice one, mate. I hope you had a great time.
I think I seen the pictures in the Discord, Mike. Was that the Virgin, was it? He flew on. Looked unreal. Just touching down British Airways, flight 1370, coming in from London Heathrow, one of the shuttle services, one of many that we'll see throughout the day today. Yeah, great view of the TUI Dreamliner and the brand new Singapore Airlines A350 coming on in as well.
Just a little bit of support to catch up on. Mr. Jakey Simpson there over on Twitch. Subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed now for 18 months. Mega mod on Twitch, Jakey. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Jake. Thanks, mate.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Mr. Benjamin Scrap.
Glenjamin Scrap.
Glenjamin Scrap.
Glenjamin.
That's his FIFA guy's name.
Glenjamin Scrap.
Glenjamin Scrap, and he's got a big grey afro.
Scrap coming up the inside wing.
And Karen saying, good morning, we love the shows. We've been watching for a few months now and try not to miss one. Keep up the good work. Welcome, Karen.
Thanks, guys. Gulf Air lined up.
Good morning, Laurie.
Hey, Laurie.
Or should I say good evening for you? What time is it? Got to be an early one for you, Laurie.
Very early.
Gulf Air lined up next to go.
Also got the Vueling, I think, 320 on the taxi out for departure as well.
Nide saying there's a de Havilland Dove coming in at 20 minutes past 10. Mate, what a weird sighting that'd be on 05 left.
Wow.
As the Gulf Air rotates off 05 left here at Manchester, we have the Vueling out to Barcelona on the taxi out. Looking awesome as well with the sharklets. But me and Matt have found a new phenomenon.
Yes.
that if Airliners Live all goes wrong,
Yeah, we've sussed it, haven't we?
me and Matt have got a backup plan,
Yes.
haven't we, Matt?
Yes, it's very niche,
Yeah.
but
We
we've
think we've sussed it, haven't we?
Yes.
And we've been watching. Now I bet I'm going to get loads of stick for this in the chat. We've been watching IRL, which is in real life, which is what we're doing here at Airliners Live.
Yes.
Where you take a camera and a live streaming gear out on your hobbies. Fishing.
Yes.
Fishing.
Yeah.
IRL fishing.
IRL fishing.
Yes.
And it's predominantly been American streams that we've been watching.
Yeah.
Bass fishing is the main one. And we've been loving it, haven't we?
Yeah, it's mega.
And there's a set of lads in Germany who are doing like carp fishing by the looks of it. They're on bottom rods anyway.
Mate, it's absolute retention city.
It is, isn't it?
It is. It really is, you know.
Because it's like you're there.
You're
fishing.
anticipating them pulling in the fish. Once you've seen them catching 2 fish.
I'm not gonna switch it off now. So he's definitely gonna catch in a minute.
He's just recast with a fresh bait on.
Fresh bait on. I'm gonna give it another half an hour. So it's exciting.
It was good. Yeah, we watched a couple of German lads, didn't we? And they were just like, they were just at the side of like a stream and stuff like that. Looked pretty chill. But there's also guys there with like flippers on like a little like dinghy thing.
Yeah. And I think it's the guy I really enjoyed was D Money Twitching.
Oh, he's the man.
D Money Twitching, he was called.
I got some grief off him.
And he took. Oh no, that was a different guy. That.
Oh yeah, that was
he
the
took.
other guy.
He took his pedalo out and just went round this lake, just catching bass. He caught 19 bass in like 3 hours or something, which is decent, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But there was one lad who gave Matt some stick. I'll tell you why after this. Welling departs.
Stick around to find out why.
So I know when you join a new channel and things like that, you get a warm welcome. Would you say he was from Finland or Denmark, or where would you say he was from?
Mate, he sounded like a bit Canadian, if I'm honest.
Oh no,
honest.
I don't. Do you reckon?
Honest, he did. He had like just like a bit of a Canadian swang.
Did not have his bio or anything.
I'll have to have a look. But anyway, he welcomed me into the stream. I gave him a quick follow, and he said, "Oh, do you enjoy fishing as well?" And I said, "Oh, I used to. I just don't seem to find the time these days. I've sold all my equipment."
Yeah.
And he was joking, but he went, "That is unacceptable." He said, "Do not come in here and tell me you've sold all your fishing equipment. Go out, buy it back, and go out and get fishing." And he said, "That is not acceptable." He says, "I'm not having that." Yeah. And he said, "And whoever you sold it to needs a good speaking to." I said, "Because what do you say? Like buying another man's fishing equipment is like taking his life away."
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, I can bring the guy in if you want, who I sold it to." He said, "Yeah, bring him in." So I sent Matt a link. I said, "Oh, yo, check this fishing guy out, Matt. He's mint."
Sold me down the river, man.
Matt come in. And I said, "Yeah, here he is. This is the guy who bought."
Because snitched.
Matt's son bought some of my rods and stuff because I wasn't using it.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, here he is," and he gives Matt a good speaking.
Yeah, I got a little proper lecture, man, a life lecture. A proper life lecture. Never ever in your life buy another man's fishing equipment.
Like,
never.
Would you buy his wife?
Took it personally.
Oh, mate.
I said, I don't even know if I would, mate, to be honest.
I got some grief, mate. Here's the stunning Etihad.
departure coming up for you folks on your Sunday show live from Manchester Airport. A big thank you to Lavinia Robson for sending in 20 stars on Facebook. Just giving a quick thank you there, because I know that will disappear off my screen. Off my screen.
Scream.
Quite. So I think I was trying to say quite after screen, and it became squeam. Squickly. Thank you very much for the 20
it's been weird
stars.
having to change our presenting style and stuff a little bit, hasn't it? You know. Be
Yeah.
a bit more laid back.
It is, but I think it's important.
I do.
And it's. We knew when we sent that feedback form out, it wasn't going to be.
All bells.
Oh,
and
you're
whistles,
10 out of 10, boys. You know what I mean? And we specifically worded the questions to try and attract people who had maybe fell out of love with the channel,
Yes.
maybe didn't watch anymore. That was the people we were really trying to reach. And that doesn't take anything away from everybody who said they loved the channel and things like that. Thank you very much for your feedback as well.
Yeah.
But we really wanted to knuckle in to the core sort of unhappy feedback, I guess you'd say. And that's why we didn't make it VIP only, because if you don't do that, you're just not going to learn, and you're not going to really adapt the channel for everybody.
I think it's important to broaden the view. You get your feedback you get as well, like you said.
Yeah. So if you are tuning in, following that feedback, guys, a very warm welcome back to the Sunday show. Daniel Watkinson, we are at the Runway Visitor Park at Manchester Airport. It's publicly available. You just pay for your parking.
Yeah.
You can come down, just search on Google for the Runway Visitor Park.
Yeah. On the way out here, we have a Jet 275 in the holiday colours. It's out for November, and it's making its way down to the Canary Islands, down to Lanzarote.
Jackie saying my husband would definitely sell me before his fishing gear. For November on the edge of the 757, on its way out to Alicante and Brighton. Welcome back. Goes the mighty 777. Don't see many of those anymore, unfortunately, at Manchester.
No.
Remember back in the day, that was one of my firm favourites to see.
You used to love the triples, didn't you?
Yeah.
You just don't see very many of them now.
They sent quite a few Emirates triples, didn't they, for a while, back during the COVID pandemic.
Correct, yeah.
And there was rumours they were going to start sending them again recently, but they never did.
Also, Qatar send one or two, don't they? Still?
Yeah, I think it was down to Emirates Sky Cargo, I think, who was going to send them.
Yes, okay.
The Jet 275, by the way, is on to Lanzarote.
Oh, sorry.
And that's Jet 2 Flight 979er.
Yeah, we're just waiting for him to get down to the end of 005 left.
Yeah, 757 200 series.
Ian Clark's a brand new subscriber to the channel. Loving the planes, anything plane related. I'm meant to be packing to head to London Heathrow for a flight tomorrow morning, but I'm currently sat watching you guys about 4 hours before my bus. I hope you have a great trip. Where are you heading off to, mate? And thank you very much for subscribing to the channel as well.
Last minute packer, eh?
Yeah, I'm definitely, I definitely fall into that category.
Yeah, same.
EasyJet in front of us is on its way out to Malaga, and following that out is a Ryanair for Brussels.
Yep. Also picking up on the ground the Emirates A380, Emirates Flight 22 heading back to Dubai. King of the Skies will be departing soon.
Wow, Brian saying, Ian saying he's on his way out to Boston.
Hey, nice.
Hey, have a great time, mate.
Very last minute, yeah. It's the best way to live.
I suppose the only thing with that, mate, is if you realise you're missing something, you have to do a quick dash out to the shops.
Yes, that's it.
danger, innit?
Or just commit to buying it over there is the other choice you've got.
And get charged twice as much.
I was going to say try it. Yeah.
Ian saying it's probably already been discussed, but seeing the Northern Lights for me on Friday fulfilled a lifelong ambition.
Honestly, yeah, same.
I have seen them before,
Have you?
but only extremely thin, and it was only like the green tones, and it was really high up in the atmosphere. Like it was nothing like
Was that
nothing substantial.
Was that from yours, or was that like on a plane?
That was when I was up Scotland once. That.
Oh wow!
I was working one time and
visible in Anglesey quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
We've seen it a few times. A friend we kind of see down there, we kind of like pass. It's really funny. He's called Dimmy, and we see him down at Valley quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
But we only ever see each other just randomly. We never like arrange to meet or anything like
just
that.
On potluck.
And then when you see each other, it's always like really nice. He's like, "Oh mate, I've not seen you for years. How you doing?" But he's posted some pictures, I think, before down at Valley with the Northern Lights. And there's a few photographers down there, and me and Jen have said always, "Oh, we'll make the effort to see it." And you're only really going to see it at its best in Iceland and stuff like that. So I'd kind of like half written it off, seeing it. So then, when it was coming the other day, really glad to have to caught it.
Amy Staffner's asking if you're watching it from Dunoon, Matt.
Dunoon.
He didn't have to. He was up in Oldham. You had a mega view, didn't you?
It was lovely up ours, mate.
Yeah.
We're not too bad as far as light pollution is where I live. It's pretty pretty out there. So
I think being high up as well helps a lot.
Yeah, pretty high up.
Yeah.
My plan was to go to Arts Head Pike last night, but obviously nothing materialised. So. But that'd have been phenomenal. We've got EasyJet on the roll.
Yep, heading off to Malaga, A319. That's an Airbus airliner, one of the most common families we see, the A320 family. That's one of the shortest variants, actually. Certainly the shortest that you'll probably see regularly at Manchester. And it's actually owned by one of EasyJet's overseas subsidiaries called EasyJet Europe, who I believe are based in Austria. And they tend to find more variety with them. They operate the 19s, the 20s, and sometimes the A321 Neos at Manchester Airport as well.
Yeah.
Whereas, regular EasyJet here in the UK, in Manchester, they normally operate the A320s, whether that be the A320s or the Neos.
Mandalorian Ian. Mandalorian. Ian. Welcome in. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you're doing well. John, welcome in. Thanks for tuning in today. And for those waiting on the mighty King of the Skies, you can just see it has been pushed back and pulled back into view off stand 12 at Manchester, and that's going to be taxiing right past us here at the runway visitor park for departure in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So make sure you stick around. If you're just on the verge of making a cup of tea, I'd go and make a quick one now. You've got about 5 to 10 minutes time before this aircraft leaves us.
Coming in from Munich on a daily flight. Daily on the reg as well. Lufthansa A319.
Hey, that's Terry Edwards down there at the...
Is it? It is, yeah.
Our moderators.
Hey, Terry and Audrey, yeah, magic.
Audrey's there as well, fantastic.
It's a great day to be here. If anyone's at the RVP today, look in front of the tower, just to the left, right near the fence line.
Terry knows how to treat a woman, doesn't he? Look, that's a proper date. That is a proper date. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Let's go there. I know how to make you have a great day. I'll bring you the RVP.
Just a little community announcement, I would say now, folks. If you are planning to come down to the runway visitor park on a Sunday throughout the summer, our sort of probably most active community members, Tom and Anne, have kind of created like an open picnic every Sunday for Airliners Live viewers and anybody else in the RVP, I suppose, who wants to get involved as well.
Yeah.
They're going to be setting up in front of the tower. Come down, bring some stuff with you, maybe bring a couple of camping chairs, and head into the cafe as well. Grab some chips from the cafe. You can't have pork pies without chips, in my opinion. So come down and have a bit of a community get together. And there looks to be about 10 of them already so far on the first sort of nice weather weekend we've had for them to give it a try out.
I do believe there's more to come. I think there's a few more heads to come as well. So.
Of course, the Ryanair Max.
Yeah, it's heading off to Charleroi, which is also known as Brussels Airport. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but yeah, it's a strange one. There's quite a few of the airports around Europe that are similar to that. Paris Beauvais being one of them.
Yeah.
And there's a few London ones, isn't there? London Stansted.
Yeah.
London Gatwick. London Luton. It's like, oh my God, it's not even in London. I think there's only like 2 airports inside London, technically, isn't there? There's Heathrow and then obviously London City. Didn't he try London Oxford as well? I'm sure that's a thing. Yeah.
But before we get the Emirates A380 on the move, we'll catch up with your support. Thank you very much, everybody, for supporting the channel. It helps us out massively, and you can find all of the ways to support us in the dollar menu. We'll get this Ryanair out, and then we'll give you a thank you.
Ryanair flight 555, all the 5s, heading off to Dublin, which is about a 5-minute flight.
Where did we get up to?
Don't think you got started, mate.
I'm trying to find where we got up to here. Hold on.
Let's have a look.
I think we got to Steve Barnes, I think. Crew seat member for 30 months. Keep up the good work. Found the chat amusing on Friday, saying Steve.
Yes.
Hey.
Mike Freeman, 8 months, saying the A350 is beautiful to fly on. Yes, we got up to yours, I think, Mike, didn't we?
Yep.
Alex Poulter with a 21 months, loving the stream. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Alex. Jaden Watts, hope you're well, mate. Saying, I'm welcome to be a member for 14 months. Great to have you with us, Jaden. I hope you're doing well, dude. Susie G, 6 months. Good morning to you. Half a year of membership. Thank you, Susie. Karen Biddle, a brand new Airliners Live member. Thank you very much, Karen. Welcome to the VIP club there. And thank you for supporting the channel. James Kappelman, 20 months of support. Thank you very much, mate. Owen Flemmo, gifting an Airliners Live membership. Cheers, Owen. Hope you're doing well, dude. And that was followed by Amy Staff Nurse, also gifting a membership to the community. Thank you, guys. Holly gifting 5 memberships to the community. Thank you so much, Holly. That's really, really appreciated. Thank you. Leslie White returning to Premium Economy membership.
Hey, thanks, Leslie.
Welcome back, Leslie. Chris79 saying only 30 days to my Manchester flight. So excited to visit the RVP, saying Chris. Andy Hitchin returning for 12 months, a full year of membership with a Yaboosh as well as an emote for that, mate.
Yaboosh.
Enjoy that red tail badge. And Dan S returning for 26 months. Happy Sunday to you as well, mate. Thank you all for your very generous support. It does help cover the costs of our stream. And as I say, if you want to support the channel, you can do that by clicking the dollar symbol in the chat. But the A380 is on the move.
Scottish Linda asking, can you recommend a tripod and mic for my camera? It's a Nikon D5600.
Proper camera woman, sis.
Won't get into that one. But yeah, so it all depends on budget, really. So, I mean, you know, the more you can spend, the better, obviously, you're going to get.
When I first got a camera and stuff like that, the first thing I did is I tried the camera in my hands and made sure it was comfortable, not too heavy. And
I think she's after a mic and a tripod. She's already got the... We'd recommend the Rode Gear
Yeah, anything.
They do budget stuff. They do microphones that don't even require a battery, and we've got 2 of those, and they're really, really helpful.
Yeah, one of the ones I use on South Side's a Rode mic, and it's absolutely exceptional over there.
Yeah. But if you want to drop us a message, we can send you a link to the ones we use if you want.
Yeah, one really good, I'd say relatively budget tripod is the Viltrox VX18M. And that's what you use, Matt. That's what we have a spare one. I know Henry used that over in Vancouver.
Really good.
They're about £100, I think.
And you went back to using one of them the other day. How weird does it feel to use one?
I know, yeah. That was the old one. We've had that for years.
Yeah.
But yeah, about £100, but
yeah, links will all be in the description as well, I think, for you.
Yeah.
Here we go, Emirates A380 taxiing right past the RVP. Let's have a listen.
Doesn't get old, that, does it?
No. Does not. Henna saying bing bong, more like King Kong. That 88. That's actually a vassal.
PA Flyer with a good question, basically asking about how he basically said he hasn't seen the PA cam for a while. Have we abandoned it? Really enjoyed them views. So PA Flyer, no, we haven't abandoned it. We're just it's just on pause. It might be back next weekend.
Yeah.
We're without power here, so we can't run the big studio setup. So.
Yeah, we're expecting Power to be back next week. So for those looking for the Super Sundays show, which is our flagship show, we're hoping that should be back on your screens on Sunday next week. However, as with all of our updates, keep your eye on our social medias, and we'll be giving you guys updates as and when we can. And Graham, welcome to you on Facebook, tuning in. Good morning, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, speaking of Facebook, I seen Mandalorian saying he's rejoined the Discord as well. And of course, Discord is like our home for like the community. So if you are looking to get involved with some of the chat or posts or discussions when we're not on the stream, me and Martin are in there, Matt's in there. Join our Discord server. You can see that Nightbot command in the chat. Just hit the link to join. But we also remade an open Facebook group called the Airliners Live Community Facebook group, and that's been popping off.
Yeah,
it's been very busy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It just shows like I know like we transitioned back over to Discord. Was it how long ago now, lads?
About last year, at some point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like into last year, and we didn't realise actually how many people. I think me and Martin discussed it. We didn't realise how many people we'd left behind. Who didn't actually, genuinely couldn't interact with the Discord.
Yeah,
app,
there's
so,
quite a few people who gave it a really good go.
They did
as
have
well.
a go, yeah.
So yeah, that community's open to everybody. If you want to go and join, just search for the Airliners Live community group.
Yeah.
And it's an open community. You don't have to be one of our paying members or anything like that. You can just go in and get involved. With lots of people sharing their aviation photos and things. But there's no sort of aviation only rules or anything like that. It's a community group. So it's there for people to share things they're proud of. Maybe share their aviation photos as well would be good. But in general, just to really build an awesome community as well. And Mrs. Airlines Live is in the chat. Hello.
Hey, Jen.
Hello.
And pushback as well at T2, guys. We have another heavy. We have the most recently ordered tanker from Jet2, and this aircraft's going down to Tenerife South. Golf Kilo on the registration.
Amazing. And yeah, King of the Skies. Just holding short of the runway.
There's nothing on the approach. I think there's a tap. The TAP Portugal A320 is on a long final at the minute, so should get out, I think.
May just be waiting for its cabin, and then as soon as they've got the note that that's ready, they'll be off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have the. To be fair, the King of the Skies had quite a short taxi, hasn't it? When it's on 05s.
Yes.
Yeah.
It must be like one of the closest stands to
Yeah.
the start of the runway there.
Yeah, correct.
So yeah, maybe they do need a little bit more time just to do the safety demos and cabin checks.
I think he's on the move again now, so shouldn't be too long now.
Awesome. Welcome, Olga. Thank you for tuning in.
And stay tuned, because apparently within the next 10 minutes we're going to have the touchdown of the Virgin Atlantic A350
Oh,
1000.
yes.
Stunner.
That's just entering the approach.
Excellent.
Well, thank you all for tuning in today. If you are new to the stream, please feel free to get involved in the chat. You can do that for free. You just need to click subscribe, and then after a couple of minutes you'll be open to talk in the chat. And just let us know where you're watching from. If you're enjoying the show as well, it'd be awesome.
We were watching that Formula Drift last night, and it's funny because we have this rule: we have to be subscribed for a minute to like chat. Obviously, that just gets rid of a lot of spam and bots and stuff. They have a rule there: we have to be subscribed for 5 days before you can chat.
Oh,
it's like an investment. It's like, I'll subscribe now, so I might be able to talk on the next stream.
Wow, that's extreme,
that's
isn't it?
too much.
Yeah, it's a bit much, though. Here we go. Emirates A380 lining up nice and slow.
You'd have to sign a prenup for that.
God, 5 days is really extreme, isn't it?
Literally, yeah.
It's a commitment and a half.
Airliners Live merch arrives quicker than
Going through checks in that 5 days.
What's the 380 doing? That's a weird place to stop, isn't it?
Tim 2000, hello, welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in.
It's not on. That's on the runway, isn't
It's
it?
an extremely slow taxi. That I've never seen.
Oh,
it.
there we go.
It's on
Yeah.
the move now.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it? Not seen that before.
Feel my voice going already.
Wow.
I've not spoke this much in a week and a half.
Yeah, shout out to Matt for stepping up again on the show today. I think
Cheers,
we
Matty.
were just saying, like,
My pleasure, boys.
this takes your voice as well. For
Yeah, because I really wanted to. I literally only started feeling better yesterday,
yeah,
and I really didn't want to miss another show. I've missed 2 shows already.
Think you've had a bit of hay fever or something like that, maybe?
No, it's been a full-on
Proper
cold.
cold.
I've just been coughing a lot.
Yeah.
I've done, by the way, transparency, I've done a COVID test, it ain't COVID.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been coughing a lot. It's been quite a nasty cough. The cold side of things kind of stopped like a couple of days ago, but yeah, the cough has just carried on. But
Yeah.
as I say, today I've felt better, but I can feel it going. Hey Kevin, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Gavin saying, I've just had one of your travel wallets. Really good quality. Can't wait to use it on my holiday.
Oh, excellent.
And an awesome show as always. Thank you very much, Gavin. Yeah, that is another great way of supporting the channel, is with the merchandise. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad we've had quite an influx of those, actually. I think a lot of people are kind of getting ready for their holidays and
Yeah, getting
picking one up.
Getting into the holiday vibe.
Tina saying mine's finally gone after 4 weeks. Yikes.
Yeah, I think mine was pretty prolonged like that, but like unlike yours, Martin, where it's affected like your chest and everything, mine was more like sinus. My sinus was really.
Yeah, that's where a lot of it is. Yeah.
Here we go, 380, spooling up.
Off it goes. I don't know if it's just because I've not seen the A380 for a week, but that looks an incredibly slow roll for me.
Yeah, must be heavy.
A nice, graceful takeoff as the air tanker for Jet 2 taxis out as well. We'll be seeing that in a moment. All white A330.
yeah. I think I recently came back to service at Manchester Airport from air tanker over at Bryce Norton. This one's heading off to Tenerife South, Jet 2, flight 919er.
And Graham Davies tuning in from Adelaide, Australia. Welcome to you.
Good morning.
of the A330 there.
380 looks really heavy. Normally it had climbed out to much higher than that by this stage. Really heavy.
It definitely seemed it on the roll. It did look a lot slower than usual head-on to us here. Colin tuning in from very warm and sunny Playa Blanca in Lanzarote.
Nice.
Got another 9 days here before I return back to the UK. Wow, Colin.
Nice.
I hope you're having a fantastic time, mate.
You'll have a nice tan when you get back then, won't you?
Mate, in the sea, in the pool, quick dip, back to the bar. Oh.
It's a good time of year to be going to the Canaries this time. It gets a bit hot in the summer, I don't know over there, but this time it's nice.
Me and Jem went for a wander around the park down the bottom yesterday, and I said, this is just the perfect temperature for me.
Yeah, it's nice. That A330 on the taxi out there reminded me of the Wednesday show when we had them back-to-back 3 A330s.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was bananas. Them Rolls-Royce engines, though, something else.
You have a TAP A320, now just on a short final, onto 0.5 left.
Yeah, and a couple of EasyJets on the taxi out as well. Thank you everybody for all of your support. We'll be reading it out when we get a bit of a quiet period.
Yeah.
But thank you to everybody, it really does help the channel. Why is that, Carl? Here it is, here's your TAP Airbus map.
Yep.
Marie D, another garage MC.
Yay.
Welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in, Marie.
Thanks a lot, Marie.
Marie D, we got Tony P, Susie B,
Susie G as well.
Susie G. We can get a garage band going here.
Andy B.
Andy B.
The original MC.
Out of all of you, who's the best at rapping though, be honest? I don't mean Christmas presents. Celtic Engine tuning in from Blackpool, welcome to you. And Mats, great to see you in the chat, mate. Hope you're doing well, Mats.
Hey, Mats.
Because there's too many big channels. Well, as long as you're watching this one, Carl, that's all that matters, mate.
Lots of planes on the taxi out. The air tanker A330 will be next to the parts, lined up on 05 left, ready to go to Tenerife. Golf Kilo on the registration of the A330-200 series.
The Scandinavian Embraer as well on the taxi out.
Yeah, tanker A330 is 10 years old this year. 2014 first registered.
Conrad wishing the stream a massive yaboosh. Welcome, Conrad.
Yaboosh! Tanker operating on behalf of Jet 2. Nice wide body aircraft in a Jet 2 fleet. They'll have their own air tanker crew on board flying the aircraft. But that plane, obviously being 10 years old, it's not actually just all been at air tanker. It spent 4 years operating on behalf of Thomas Cook. And then an extra year for Condor as well after that. And I tell you what, it looked very nice in the Thomas Cook colours. The sunny heart on the tail on the A330-200.
And Jet 2 leased that in over the summer. Usually they have a couple of them, and it just helps Jet 2 meet the capacity during the busy periods, especially during the holiday periods as well here in the UK as well.
Yeah.
Just getting plenty more passengers out and about. So if you do fly Jet 2 to one of their popular destinations, you may find yourself on one of those air tankers at some point.
I've often asked myself why I haven't purchased a couple yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
They should. Especially now that they're using them year round as well. Like, surely it makes sense.
I think this is like the fifth season that they've actually leased them, so it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they last year they had the World to Fly A330 as well, which was a 300 series, a little bit bigger.
Correct.
But if you're looking at a Jet 2 flight and it comes out as a is it a 242 configuration, a big wide body on the seat map, then you're most likely going to be flying on one of them.
Let us know in the chat if you've ever been fortunate enough to fly on one of those, if you've been on a Jet 2 holiday in the last few years, and let us know what you thought of it as well.
Virgin's on a short final. Probably get this EasyJet out just in time.
Neil Cook, welcome, tuning in from Leeds, and Beano Dean tuning in from Palma Nova in Mallorca on holiday for 10 days, and spotting on the radar at departures from Palma.
Enjoy.
Welcome, mate. Nice. Hopefully you'll get a couple from us there, Beano.
Heading off to Munich, the Airbus A320 with EasyJet. Jesus on the reg.
On a Sunday as well.
The holy one.
Yeah. Wonder if we'll see him twice on today's show. Oh, Virgin Atlantic A350 next to the land, by the way, Matt.
Short final, mate, yep.
Yeah, moments from touchdown. GB Lib, Lady Emmeline, coming in from Orlando.
What a stunning aircraft this is.
Yeah. I'm going to try and snap a picture of this on my phone.
There she is.
Apologies for that, guys. The record popped up on the viewfinder then.
Did it? Yaboosh.
Yaboosh, what an aircraft.
That was alright, that. Looking at the replay, this is good. I got a little cheeky photo on my phone as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Phones these days are so good, like phone cameras, camera phone, what do you call it? They're so good.
Like you mentioned with the Aurora and that the other day, like, how many people would have known them colours without their phones and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Crazy, wasn't it?
Because Jen does some nice photography, and
Jen gets some cracking shots, doesn't she, Jen? You know.
Yeah, she likes. You know, when we go out for a walk somewhere, she'll take a picture of the scenery or maybe some flowers, or sometimes she'll take a picture of like round our way. They've got like these really old lampposts that are like kind of like Victorian looking. They really takes pictures of stuff like that. And I keep saying, like, look, for your birthday or for Christmas, like, do you want me to get you a camera and stuff? She's like, no, I just like using my phone.
Yeah.
And the pictures she gets on her phone are mega.
Totally get that.
For social media, I mean, like a camera, you got the option of like getting the printed and it's going to look good. But for social media and stuff, like, phone cameras are decent. Like that.
Oh, that's well good.
Mad that, innit? Like,
really good.
Yeah.
Crazy what phones can do, innit?
I'll throw it on the Discord, folks. I just took a picture of that. Like, doesn't even look like a phone picture.
Stephen, hello to you. Thanks for tuning in.
Sorry, good morning.
And Phil saying, my wife and myself went to Sakoma in Mallorca with Jet 2. Absolutely brilliant. Going to go again this year to Palma. Nice, Phil. Have a great time, mate. Yeah, Rob, a lot of people posting phone photos of the Northern Lights.
Yeah, if you got like Instagram or I guess Snapchat might be the same, where you got all the stories, but everyone's stories was just pictures of the Northern Lights.
Yeah, I put a post up on Twitter actually, asking people to share their best pictures, and we got quite a lot of responses on that as well.
Stunning shot of the Virgin 350 taxiing in as well. Coming in from Orlando. There's rumours that we're going to have a lot more of these Virgin A350s based in Manchester in the coming year or so. Next summer, there's speculation the possibility that we may have multiple of them at once. Some going as far as say about 5 based in Manchester.
That'd be fantastic.
And a lot of that is down to obviously them kind of phasing out the old A330 300s, and it's going to make way for these nice new airliners. At Manchester, I think the 350s are ideal, but I think it's all down to how many 350s they can have at once at Manchester, because they need obviously quite large stands, bigger than the 330. You just seen it, Joanna. I just put it on Twitter as well, or X, and Joanna's saying it looks fantastic. Yeah, I was just taking it on my phone. I'll put it on Discord as well, on the VIP chat.
Finnair on the taxi out. That's what I think the Virgin Atlantic 350 is waiting for to continue its taxi.
Yeah, and the EasyJet in front of it is on the way out to Milan.
Where's the Finnair off to?
I wonder.
Finnair flight 1362 off to Helsinki. The Embraer E190 long range edition.
And thanks again, everybody, for all of your support. We'll catch up on that when there's a break. See it all coming through, though. Thank you, everybody. We've got the champers on the go down there, have we now as well?
Oh, yeah.
It's all kicking off.
I need to go to the loo real quick.
Oh, yeah. Just need to, yeah.
Good 5 minutes,
back, Matt. We'll be 2 minutes.
Living life.
Living the dream.
That's what I mean. When it's over 20 degrees in the UK.
You know what I mean? Tom and Lee will have the tops off in a minute.
Get the paddling pool out. Slip and slide. Slip and slide down the runway. Do you ever have them as kids, the slip and slides?
I didn't have the slip and slides, but we did have those paddling pools. The big blue shell ones.
Oh, yeah.
That doubled up as awesome sledges when it snowed in the winter.
We had
Get 3 of you in that and give it a good spin just before you start going down the hill.
Yeah. My mum's house is on a hill, so like the garden goes down, so the slip and slides are perfect. Slide down, but we always forget there's a fence at the end. So we'd be like maximum speed going into those fence. Oh! It was like luckily it was like a conifer at the end that would break your fall, you know. They're like the perfect airbag, nature's airbags.
We used to, it always used to be about the trampoline when we were kids.
Did you just flip it or like
yeah, we had
tilt it over?
A mate of ours called Eddie, who had a big trampoline, one of the massive ones you get like 3 or 4 of you on.
Yeah.
And his mum and dad were a bit strict about it. No front flips, no back flips.
Yeah.
As soon as they went shopping, mate, everyone
free
flips. We were wrestling, throwing each other off the trampoline. We were doing everything, mate. And Eddie's brother got mint at doing flips.
Yeah.
So every time they used to go out somewhere, he used to be going, "Oh, check this out! I've learned this backflip last week." The problem is with them trampolines, if you're not careful, if there's 2 of you on it and you time your bounce just right, one of you ends up halfway to Mars. Honestly.
Yeah, and they're dangerous. If you haven't got, I know some of them are like the nets. Did yours have like the net around it, or was it just like?
Nah, mate, we were fully committed to breaking arms.
We had nothing like.
Yeah.
And you'd fall off and it'd be funny, be like roll around, pretend you're hurt. Occasionally someone would get hurt and you're like, look at him. Like, oh, hang on, he's actually in pain.
No, he's actually
rolling around holding his shoulder or whatever. It's like
St. John's ambulance on call.
That's it.
Rob Jenkins, such a nice friendly atmosphere in here, guys. Some decent banter as well on the stream. Now where's the champers? Well, it's just in front of us to our 11 o'clock.
I'll get them all in a shot.
If anybody's got a fishing rod, I've got quite a good cast. I think I can grab us some.
Yeah.
This EasyJet in from Basel.
Basel.
I'm going to say Bal.
You'll be wrong.
That's per Loopy's request.
Smooth.
And to the picnic club as well, if anybody is listening, if you do need another picnic blanket, I've got one in my car.
Should we get a wave off them or what?
Me and Mrs. Airliners Live keep one.
Here's what's going down, right? Here's what's going down.
And some of them have definitely gone to the RVP cafe.
Look, they're not here to watch the planes. Look, they're not here to watch the planes.
Yeah, wait, my friend. There we go. They're all on stream. Look. Hey, there's a big squad.
Full squad.
In fact, Zito just put a picture in Discord.
So, if you are part of the Airliners Live community, guys, and you're free on a Sunday
this
morning,
is what it's all about.
Come down. Tom and Anne have arranged this. They said they're going to try and do it every week or every couple of weeks. Come down, bring something with you, bring yourself a chair. As I say, try and support the RVP cafe as well. Obviously, you're paying for your parking, and just come down, have a bit of a get-together and a nice meet-up. As you can see, some of our crew there at a meet-up, and one of them's a moderator, so he's not doing his job, is he? He's the guy with his cap on. It's supposed to be modding. That's not happening. Yeah, can someone remove Sal Edwards, please? Loopy,
he's hiding.
Loopy, you know when you said, "Oh, I might be late," and Sal said, "Oh, don't worry, I've got it, mate." Well, he lied. He lied. Yeah. He's here drinking champagne.
He lied.
He was here, but he's not doing his job.
KLM just about to drop in from Amsterdam.
Look, he's in trouble now. He's pulled his cap down over his face.
Tell him off, Audrey.
Nice Diddy 7-3 landing in on 05 left.
Yeah. In from Amsterdam Schiphol, KLM flight 1031, 737, 700 all the sevens. It's not a 777.
Yeah, that's right. I suppose he's moderating how many pork pies everybody can have. I think that's his job.
He's counting the sandwiches. Yeah. Keeping his eye on the champagne.
No, we're only joking. It's great to see him. Great to see Audrey as well coming down. Decent drive for them as well to come down.
Yeah, Stoke squad. Good hour or so away.
Stoke massive.
Yeah, Joanna, I think they are going to try and do it regularly, obviously down to weather. And it's great because it supports the RVP as well. Obviously, you guys are coming in paying for parking and things like that.
Yeah.
And if we can sort of encourage you guys down as much as possible, that helps the RVP as well. Yeah.
Win-win. This EasyJet in shot is going to be making its way down to Milan.
And if anybody's got any aviation-related pun names for the picnic club, feel free to put them in the chat. 'Cause I think we need to name it. I think chat should come up with a good name.
I agree.
For the picnic club. Maybe we'll get them some t-shirts.
EasyJet rotates and begins to climb.
Oh, nice, Rob. Currently flying to Keflavik in the Microsoft Flight Sim. Awesome, nice. Mate. Enjoy. Are you flying the Phoenix or are you flying the AnyBuilds Neo or Fly-by-Wire Neo? Let me know, mate.
Just touching down, a very beautiful Lufthansa A321 coming in from Frankfurt.
Look really nice, the 321s, don't they?
Yeah.
In the new scheme.
Yeah. I agree.
A late touchdown by the looks.
And some of the eagle-eyed viewers in the chat may have noticed the shorter 737 that landed with KLM, and that's the 700 variant. Usually with the likes of Ryanair, we're seeing 800 variant, and there also is a 900 variant as well. So you'll notice that aircraft's quite a bit shorter than what you'd usually see. It's the smaller 700 variant.
You really don't see many of them these days, do you?
No, very rare.
I'm trying to think of any other airline. All I can think of is that Transavia that we've seen a few times. That was a 700 series.
Correct, yep.
I quite like Al Fresco, like the Airliners Live as the Al, and then Fresco. That's quite good.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Amy Staff Nurse, Sunday Scran. Huh? Yeah.
Should we catch up on a bit of support, Andy? Do you reckon? Well,
yeah, go on.
Get this fin air out. I'll let you do it.
I'll do the old reading.
And the Air France Hop Embryo also on the taxi out as well. The Spotters all day buffet, playing James. Love that.
Do you remember where we got up to? Was it around here somewhere? Oh, Air France Diddy, little Embraer E170. Heading out to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Catch this departure and I'll read out some support. Thank you so much, folks, for supporting the stream today on the Sunday show.
Yeah, without your support, these shows wouldn't be possible, folks. Thank you very much. reading that out, I might turn my mic down and try one of these pork pies. That
Get it in there,
brought
lad.
in by,
Got a knife down there. Get a knife down there.
Do you want yours, Matt? There's
Got
one for
one
you
down
here.
there.
Yeah, you got one, mate. Don't you worry, son.
Game over.
There you are. Big
Mute
man.
my mic.
Your mic is getting you with me. Don't you
Just
worry.
give me my voice now.
Are you on that one, Mike? Have I just...
I think 3 is the Aviation.
Why did I call him Mike?
Mike.
Matt, are
Mike.
you Matting?
Mute Matt, you're Matt, Mike.
There we go. Right, stand by. In a bit, Andy.
Yeah. If you don't mind, folks, we're going to read out a bit of your wonderful support on today's show so far. So, like I said earlier in this show, we have changed our presentation style a little bit, so we're not just reading out support constantly. We're going to try and bulk it all together when there's a quiet period. Especially quiet now, because 2 of the mics are muted. I don't know why. Dan S. with a 26 months of business class, saying happy Sunday all. Alex with a 12 months, 1 whole year of business class as well. Red Tail badge time, boom. Thanks guys for pumping some love and support into my life at this crazy time. Alex, it's no problem at all. I'm just glad you're enjoying being here, and I'm glad you're supporting as well. Tom and Ann over on the here at the RVP. I've seen him do this while he was chatting to someone as well. He was like dual multitasking 5 Airlines Live gifted memberships. Thank you, Tom and Ann. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful time here at the RVP. Brian Clarkson with a £10 super chat with no message as well. Thank you, Brian. Really appreciate that. Chrissy B with an Airlines Live gifted membership, as well as Kevin gifted a membership, and Pia gifted a membership as well. Mats with a 6 months of first class. Cheers, Mats. Sarah Louise with a 5 months of business class. Jeff, brand new VIP, joining Premium Economy. Dad's Secret Kitchen. John Gilbert and Jane Chu all gifting a membership. Thank you, folks. Paula Danes with a £5 super chat, saying start extra job tomorrow to save to buy a car. I'm an exam invigilator for the next 6 weeks. So nervous. Hope there's no cheaters. Well, there won't be any on your watch, will there? Enjoy, Paula. I know a few people who've done them. They actually quite enjoy that. Irene with a £20. Wow, big donation coming in from Irene, saying good morning from a warm, dry day in Blackpool. Have a great Sunday. Cheers, Irene. Hope you do too. Rob Jenkins, brand new, I recognise that name. Rob Jenkins, brand new VIP. Welcome to Premium Economy. Craig Richardson with a £10 super sticker. It's his first ever donation as well, apparently. Zito, also here at the RVP. 6 months of business class, saying I've just noticed I've been here for 6 months. It's been a good time. Feel free to come and join the picnic club. Honestly, Zito.
What, he's been at the picnic for 6 months?
Yeah. Must be a lot of pork pies down there. UNM with a 23 months of premium economy. Jason B with a 7 months of business class. Sal Edwards, he's making up for his downtime with a gifted membership. And Jack Harrison just sending in a £4 super sticker on YouTube. That's all the YouTube support caught up with so far, folks. Thank you so much for supporting the stream on this Sunday show. Hope you're all enjoying it.
Very much so.
Yes, Matt just says very much so. Yes. So the Virgin Atlantic A380 is encountering maybe a bit of a backlog here, a bit of congestion at the gates here at Manchester Airport. She often just taxis straight in to Terminal 2, pulls up on one of the gates, and then offloads the passengers. But what's probably happened is there's a plane on the allotted gate that still hasn't vacated just yet. So we will see how long that takes. Hopefully there's not a long wait for them passengers coming all the way in from Orlando, Florida. Sunny Orlando. And also just one more bit of support coming in right at the end there. Barbara P. Sterling, all the way from the other side of the pond with 13 months of business class, saying great to be here with some fun people, legends, hoping for many more months. Stay safe and keep well. Thank you, Barb. Really appreciate
Barbara.
that.
How are you doing? You all right? Thank you for joining the Facebook group as well, Barbs.
Oh, yeah.
I must admit, these pies,
okay,
they're 10 out of 10. You know what I like about it? I don't know if you're the same here, Matty boy.
What's that?
It's different style pastry, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like a Scotch pie. You get them meat pies from Scotland?
Yes.
That have got that pastry on the top and the crispy pastry. It's that, but with a pork pie.
Yeah.
Mate, mind blown. It absolutely makes it. Because
Mate, right.
That's the thing I'm not too much of a fan of on a normal pork pie.
They are in big competition with David with
David Long.
I'm gonna say it now. I think they beat it.
Flying Architects is never going to bring you any pies ever again.
That's all right. I'm friends with Tom Land now, anyway.
Best pies in town.
Matt nearly spat his drink out. Oh mate. No, this is nice. Thank you very much, Tom and Ann, for bringing us.
Thank you very much, Tom and Ann. That was very nice indeed.
Sorry, chat. I'm not even going to lie about it.
Bit of mustard. Could have done with a bit of mustard, like. But that's
right. Pork pie. We're going to have to let Andy have his.
Andy, get it.
I'm waiting for your shift to finish. your dinner break's almost over. You got another minute on the clock.
Pie shift.
Yeah. Clock back in. Get the iPad out.
Oh mate, them were nice. That was good. Breakfast, breakfast for me. That.
My dad's in the chat morning. How's my dad not got a gifted membership? He's like the opposite of your dad. He's here in the chat most weeks and just never gets gifted.
Yeah, it's rigged, mate. You don't know.
Yeah, it's always your dad.
It's rigged.
Where's that? That sounds Welsh. That Llanrwst. I don't know how you say that. Llanrwst. I don't know.
Currently on a 4-mile final, we have a British Airways shuttle service up from the capital. 28 minutes of flight time, and it's Uniform Hotel on the registration. It's almost a 22-year-old airframe. It's about to land on 05 left here at Manchester during this Sunday show, brought to you by Airline Live. Welcome in, everybody.
My dad's in the chat. He's David Brownbill. We found out the other day that Brownbill's not a very common name at all. There's only about 1,000 people in the world with that surname, and I was like, who could be less common than that? Apparently Martin's surname is even less common.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently so. There's
only a few
not many of us.
Yeah.
I'm sure my dad will know, but I'm sure one of my dad's brothers looked into the history of the name, and we give it to me granddad as a present. You know, in a frame and everything, but I can't remember for the life of me what it said.
I remember
it said we were 10 out of 10 apart.
Did it have any explanation about your name, or was it just like?
Well, yeah, it kind of explained the origins of the name and where it came from, but I can't remember.
Mine was came from old English wartime, medieval. Yeah. Someone who would wield a halberd, like a spear with a hook on it, was called a Brownbill. So there you go.
Wow, so you were really causing some trouble, weren't you?
I know, yeah, watch out. Don't give me that spear.
You better remember to give him a pork pie, jeez.
Because I think a lot of English names come from old professions, don't they? Obviously baker or smith, you know. What's Smith? That's a blacksmith, isn't it?
Yeah. Not very popular though.
Matt the Smith. Yeah, not very popular. Not many people are Smiths, really. Has anyone else in the chat got a really uncommon surname? I'm curious. I bet you there's loads. I'm judging your surnames now in the chat, folks.
It's funny though, because I've known you a few years now.
Yeah.
And as soon as I knew you was Brownbill, you do notice more people with that surname, you know.
Really? Have you met people? I mean, there was.
I haven't met anyone else, not in person, but you do notice that other people in chat, especially on the YouTube chat and stuff. There's another Brownbill. You're a Brownbill as well.
Yeah, Joanna's got a really uncommon name as well, Smith.
Yeah.
What are the odds? You both got the same surname. What are the odds of that?
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Yeah. I think there's a Premier League with your name, Andy. Yeah. I mean, Geek is a pretty uncommon surname, isn't it? Practically Geek. While we've got a little break, I'm just going to catch up on a bit more support that's came in. 2 mega bongs, folks. Wow. Let's get some mega bongs in the chats. First of all, Matt's with a 10 Airlines Live gifted memberships. Thank you, Matt. And also, Laurie, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Is M a common surname? Thank you, Laurie. 10 gifted memberships. They are huge. Thank you, folks. Really appreciate it.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah. Very common, mate. Diane R. What? Oh, Robinson. Yeah, Robinson's quite common, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen quite a few people with that.
Gavin saying there on the Twitch, lads, you should do a Monday live stream once a week. Oh, we're pretty busy on a Monday.
A Monday live stream?
Yeah, we're pretty busy on a Monday.
Mate, Monday's just silly busy.
Hectic.
Monday's so busy, we had to get Matt in on a Monday, so he's in every Monday helping, and even then it's wild. we have like a childminder.
Excuse me.
We have like a childminder on a Monday, so I don't have to be home till like 5.
Yes.
From 9 till 5, I am just
Make your constant.
rammed. Like there's just no. We don't really take a lunch break. We just kind of just
Work through.
power through. Yeah. But it's all good and fun. We're actually working on a video at the moment, folks, where it should be out this week actually. Where we look behind the scenes in the office about what we're doing, the different kind of ways the channel runs. We're not just a live aviation channel, although Airline is live would kind of insinuate that. There's a lot more to it, and a lot of that was down to how we make it into livelihoods. So, of course, here at Manchester Airport, it's quite hard just to make a living just filming and streaming at Manchester. So we kind of sort of made our own way by just kind of branching out a little bit. And that's all in the video coming up. And also some of the systems and some of the apps and things that we use to kind of make our life productive as well as a bit of video from inside the new office as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. And Keith Dulson saying good morning. It's been a little while. Welcome back, Keith. Great to have you with us.
Nice to see you, Keith.
I've read out the 2 mega bongs as well, by the way. So yeah.
Thank you very much, folks.
Laurie and Matt.
Incredible support. Thank you, guys.
But after that, I've not caught up yet. So.
Okay, are we still quiet? Should we keep on top
Yeah,
of it while
yeah.
we're quiet, chat? Sorry,
you can mute my mic while you're at it if you want.
Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. When we're doing these shows like this, it's I've run out of things here. Hold on. If Brownie's got it, here we go. So Mark Hancock. Oh, I see why Andy left this one for me to read out because it's got a name in it I can't pronounce. A big hello from. Mate, I'm just going to insult the whole of North Wales
Chest
if
out.
I give that a go.
Get your chest out, go on.
I don't think I can. Quan Filshy I'm going to go with. That's what I'm going to go for. Is it? How would you say it, Matt?
Where are we? You're on YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, Mark Hancock.
Let me have a look at this. I know how I do it.
Says, I'll be travelling to Doha on the 7th of July. I hope you're not late for your flight, mate, because anyone who's got to read your name out over the tannoy, they're not going to find you.
Diggy Filky?
Diggy Phil. Mate, I'm glad I got you to do it. You've done worse than me, I think. 7th of July with Qatar flight. Great show, guys. Makes my Sunday morning. Thank you very, very much for that. When Brown Bill's done off his lunch break, we'll have to ask him to give it a go, I think.
And James Isherwood saying there, his name Isherwood, he thinks it's local to Bury in Lancs. The name Isherwood. Right. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Isherwood. What did an Isherwood do then?
Tasker saying, according to Google, only 144 people worldwide have my name. I knew a Tasker.
Yeah, I had a Tasker.
She was my year 5 teacher, Mrs. Tasker, she was called. And she used to play tennis at the tennis club where I used to play.
Yeah, Henna, Diggy Flicky. That's what it sounded. That's what it looked like.
We'll have to wait for confirmation off Mark, I think. Mark, you're going to have to give us the easy method of pronouncing that, mate. But thank you very much for your support as well.
Oh, what's this?
And Diane saying, my maiden surname Lingard is not common in South Africa, but I think it's quite common in the UK. Oh wow, look at this exact check.
United playing at home today, hence why you might see a few of these business movements today.
What's happening with the Virgin? It's probably waiting for a stand, just to go on. Ian Atkin, is the frame rate okay for everybody? It's juddering here. It should be. It should be fine. We're streaming okay. A few people in the chat saying it's okay for them.
Fire appliances changing runways by looks, or just...
Malky Stoddart saying, my birth name was Tuck, most of which are around Nottingham, as in Robin Hood's Friar. And Stoddart means keeper of the horses, apparently. Yeah, some really interesting names. I'd say yours is a very kind of popular name, isn't it, Matt?
Mine is, yeah, extremely.
I wonder why some some names are a lot more popular than others, you know.
Mate, you don't want to muck about with us, like there's thousands of us. Don't mess about.
That's what I mean,
us,
but it's mad, isn't it, how one surname seems to be a lot more popular.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you can choose your surname, is it?
No.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not like it's random.
Another BizJet is just around 10 minutes away. It looks like it could be the next arrival, yep. And then that's followed by a Ryanair 737 MAX 8200 coming in from Prague, following 1 hour, should be around 1 hour, 45 minutes or so when it touches down.
So apparently Smith is related to blacksmith.
Correct.
Because horses were the main mode of transport.
Correct.
Yeah, I get that. So, chat, so how did it work then? Back in the day, were you giving us I don't get it. I understand that horses, there was a lot of horses, so there was a lot of people working on them. But were people assigned birth surnames? In that case, it wouldn't make a difference, would it? Or is it the case that people used to choose their surnames based on the job? Because if that's the case, then that would make sense.
Yep, those two appliances making their way over to the southern station at Manchester. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-doo-be-doo. Where's Brownie gone?
Don't know. Sorry, folks. We were just changing the battery.
Yeah, sorry
there.
about that, guys.
Mrs. Smith pulling the plug out without telling us.
Sorry. We're back. Yeah, so we may see a few of these executive jets today. As I said before, United are actually playing at home today at Old Trafford. So we may see one or two decent looking BizJets.
What time are they playing?
Quick check on that, mate. Give me a sec.
Someone in the chat will know.
So United kick off at 4:30 UK time this afternoon, and it's against Arsenal today. So it could be pretty busy.
Go on then, what's your thoughts and feelings on,
Go on.
on the pork pie?
Yeah. Oh, the pork pie. I'd give it a very, very high rating. I don't know what out of 10, maybe like an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Ah, okay.
Really good.
Nice amount.
It was very pure, wasn't it? It was very like straight to the point. Because when you get like them supermarket ones, like the outside can just be quite chewy, can't it? And like overwhelming.
Yeah.
Whereas this just lets the pork do the talking. You know,
That's a
nice blend.
That's a nice choice of words. Isn't it? Do you always let the pork do the talking?
Yeah. It's not one for Clarkson's farm viewers, that one.
Now, don't look at. You've looked, haven't you? Have you seen his donation?
I actually haven't. No.
Right, don't look then.
What? Okay.
Go on then. No, don't.
Well, yeah.
cheat.
I was going to read it and then.
Yeah, but he's just sent another donation saying how to say it.
Oh, is that what that one is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So all
sorry.
the cheating. Look.
My bad.
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna let Andy ruin his online career as well. It's not fair. So there you go.
We'll go down together.
We're all giving this a go.
Oh my gosh! What is that word? Right, is that a real word?
Yeah, it's
Is it a real word? No, it's just where the guy lives.
Where's the, where's the vowels?
He's made it up like it's...
They're all consonants. Have them a vowel, please. I give up.
Mate, have they changed their own direction?
I don't know. Something like that.
There you go. That's a good. I'd say you out of all of us tried your best with the accent. I think.
Yeah,
but I look at the next one because there's a full explanation.
Runway direction change here, chaps. So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, I was wrong from the get go. Dugavulchi. Dugavulchi.
Dugavulchi.
Dugavulchi.
Doesn't sound Welsh, does it?
Sounds like
Dugavulchi.
Yeah, it does. It sounds Italian.
Sounds Italian. Yeah.
Maybe he lives in Italy. Maybe
it is Italian.
Maybe it is.
So yeah.
Oh, there's a Beach 18 coming in.
Oh, very nice.
Apparently. Andy in the chat saying, mate, is that...
That's that one from before?
Well, wasn't there a dove coming in? Or did that never happen? Maybe Nige in the chat. Just keeping an eye on that.
Is it the beach we've seen before?
I don't know.
Where is it?
What do you mean, Sharon? I don't understand. What are you asking, Sharon?
It might be the beach A team we've seen a few times in Manchester. Yeah, like the really nice vintage one. Yeah.
Got a few pictures of that.
Yeah, it's and the sound. If that comes in on 2-3 right and vacates in front of us, you guys, with this mic, yeah, it's going to be...
Barbara,
bananas.
if you're still there, Barbara.
Where are you, Barb?
Oh, yeah, props don't get any better than that, I'm afraid. Yeah, keep an eye on it, folks, in the chat. I'm trying to look on my radar to see if I can see it.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today, though. Loads of people in the chat as well.
Is it only on ADSB, I assume? I can't remember if that appears on FR24.
Random.
Oh, I can see. I can see it on Open ADSB.
Oh, and Andy D just coming in with the info there. One remote stands short due to the Tech A380 not helping with the situation with the Virgin Atlantic.
Is that still there? So I guess it's waiting on parts then.
Definitely waiting on a few bits. I would say that 380.
Sounds a bit like the Apache at Barton, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was. I just so happened to put the Barton webcam on.
You caught that mint.
My dad messaged me and said, "Have a look," and yeah, they were putting the Apache in one of the hangars.
I seen Josh from the fire and rescue team there saying it's a highlight of my career that like
wheeling it,
just
towing an Apache helicopter with the tractor is something else. Yeah, that's nuts, isn't it?
What was it like to see those Ellie's chaps? What were it like?
Unreal.
So good.
It was such a good day as well because it was Wednesday. Wasn't it?
I've never actually stood like relatively close to one. Are they a big unit? Is it big? Is it beefy?
They're pretty big.
How would you describe it?
You think they're a bit bigger, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. They're very intricate. There's a lot to see on them. You know, a lot of like moving parts, shall we say?
Yeah.
But yeah, what happened at the end was one went tech, didn't it? And it got stuck there. And they were like, I think I had like a problem with the gearbox and required engineers to come and look at it.
They just look mean, don't they?
Mate,
they're such an incredible helicopter.
They look so intimidating. You imagine like one of them following you.
I've wanted to see them for a long time, and mate, we weren't expecting to go airside. We just set up by the tower.
Right, okay.
Because I know Barton have been trying to get them in for a while, and I didn't want to like ask, can we? Because
you just don't want to
sometimes with things like that, you don't want to. If you've been trying to attract a certain type of aircraft to come to the airport, and then you start adding extras to it, like, oh, thanks for coming, but can we let these guys come and film as well?
Yep.
It might put them off coming back. So we were kind of aware of that, and just said, you know what, let's just not ask. Let's just set up by the tower and go and have a look at it. But fair play to the guys. They waved us on and said you can come and have a look, and we had a chat for about,
privilege that must
mate, 45 minutes we were talking to the guy for.
Yeah, we had a chat to the captain, didn't we? Mate, he was the nicest guy ever. He was like telling us all like the little quirks of the heli and his favourite things, and just giving us a tour, showing us his helmet as well.
Yes.
Mate,
Mike Freeman, I'm confident with your challenge because I know a guy who can say that. I'm not worried, mate. He's tried to get one over on us here, Andy. So you need to.
Do you need backup?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pass this one. Use my one pass and give it to Andy Brownbill.
What am I looking at, sorry?
This one.
For goodness sake. I just took one glance and just seen a wall of letters.
I'm not worried. There's something heavy over the top as well.
Yeah, 3-4.
And what's this? This isn't that. That's not that beach, is it coming? Or is that the Logan? There might be a Logan there coming in.
I think it's one of the BizJet.
Oh, it's a BizJet, okay. I could say that, go on.
Are we ready? There you go, Mike.
I haven't said it for ages.
Everyone says, you're torturing the lads now. No, you're not very confident.
I'm probably going to mess this up.
Any Welsh people?
Yeah, Welsh people, just mute your mic. Mute your sound for a sec, because I'm going to offend. Llanfair Parchgwyngaeth Golgaret in Drobach on Tysilioch Gogogoch.
Boom!
Is that right?
There you go.
Is that close?
10 out of 10.
What do you reckon? Chat?
I had to read that slow there, because, yeah.
There you go. Mate, fair play. That is mad, that. What do you reckon, Chat?
Yeah, especially the Welsh people, because Well, especially North Wales, I think they inherently know how to say that fluently. But they learn. A lot of people, like I had a friend who lived in Bangor in North Wales, and he was saying that like Welsh was his first language and English was his second. So like to his family and stuff, he spoke Welsh.
Look at how low the wings are, man.
Yeah, Gulfstream G600 coming in from Rome, actually. Nice flight.
Nice looking jet.
Beautiful.
So it's going to taxi off right in front of us here at the runway visit park.
My auntie actually got married in Rome. So
Wow.
It sounds like a very romantic place, but I could just imagine it being so busy. You know, like you're trying to go to like the fountains and get like pictures and stuff.
Oh yeah, the Trevi fountains.
Mate.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Are the things on the engine gold?
Yes, I think so.
They look it, don't
They look gold, don't they?
Yeah.
Bit yellow.
A bit yellow.
Oh no, it's just the yellow reflecting onto
Yeah.
the. Ah, right. I was like, wow, that's a extravagant.
Someone's got some dough.
Hope you're enjoying the stream today, guys. We are expecting to see some business traffic in for the Manchester United game this afternoon.
Yeah. So that's in Old Trafford, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, money on that flight. They're not cheap. Executive jets. We've spoke a lot about them on stream about like the value proposition, but I think when you're at like a certain level of wealth yourself, I think money isn't much of an object anymore.
Beautiful executive jet.
I kind of get on flights like this as well because you know you're looking for that fast and executive, like feel.
Yeah, and if you're going out, you know, like you go into a football match and maybe you bring in a few friends, you're making a bit of an experience as well, aren't you? So I can get it on this, but I wonder where it's come from, Andy.
Rome.
Oh, it's come from Rome.
Yeah. So, like, what airlines fly to Rome from Manchester? Ryanair.
Beautiful.
Slamming the anchors on enough, the Ryanair.
Yeah, for those in the chat wondering how you can spot a max, you can spot a max a mile off, folks. Just have a look at the back of the engines and you'll see like a serrated edge on the back of the engines, and that helps with noise, and as you can see it's pretty obvious when you just look for that. If it's got that, it's going to be a max, obviously unless you're looking at something bigger, in which case it's going to be one of their Dreamliners. But we're probably not going to see that for too much longer on future aircraft, because they've actually worked out how to engineer that into the engines themselves, so you may not see that style of engine cowling anymore.
I assume that's what they're doing with the 777X, for example, in it, like, because that's not got the visual side of it.
Yeah, no, they've worked out how to build the noise reduction into the engine itself now. British Airways A319 on the way back to London Heathrow.
So the aircraft on approach is a Beech 18, which is like a twin prop aircraft, which is very vintage. It's 60 years old this year, as of January this year. It's on the approach into Manchester, but it's done 2 orbits already. So it's taken quite a long approach, quite a scenic one. It seems to be turning onto final approach now. I'm not sure if it's visible, Matt. Obviously, it's quite a small plane. You have to pick it out of the sky.
Yeah, I guess Manchester ATC Nats need to sequence that aircraft into the arrival traffic.
And it's the one we've seen before, this one, the American registered.
Tell you what, the wind's picked up a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What's happened here?
Wow, just got a visual of it already there, boys.
Brilliant. I hope this vacates in front of us, because we are going to get treated to a lovely tone. If it does, folks, turn your mics up. You can thank me later. But we'll see.
That's Virgin Atlantic A350 still holding, waiting for a gate. I must admit, it's not what you want after a long flight, but
I know
it's more than likely just completely unavoidable.
There's nothing even pinging up. So, I mean, round about now, we usually get the Aer Lingus 330s, some TUI Dreamliners, some Virgin A330s. So, Singapore A350s usually about now. So I think what will happen is all this will happen at once and it will just kick off because we've had a bit of a quiet period the last half an hour.
Yeah, I really hope this aircraft comes right down to the rapid exit in front of us, although it may get off earlier, but we can hope because this will sound fantastic, guys.
Oh, have you seen one of these in person?
Yeah, I've seen it once.
Yeah, I did. It sounds gorgeous. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that Virgin A350 as well, whether she makes a move. There's nothing pinging up at Terminal 2, so I don't think she's going to move.
Oh, yes, it's going to get down here, this.
Yes.
Here we go, chat. We'll turn the mics up, have a listen to this. An incredible arrival here at Manchester. Love this. Absolutely love this. Really does go to show the fantastic variation in traffic we have as that aircraft gets completely blocked by view of an A350. Just overshadowing the.
Mate, it's just got really windy all of a sudden.
Is that mine not got the dead cat on it, Matt?
Mine?
Yeah, the
headset.
No, the aviation mic.
Yeah.
Like the big fluffy one though, or
no, just the normal.
Yeah, down by your right foot. There's that needs to go on it.
Yeah, just toss that. That'll help.
Stand by, chat. Sorry, I didn't know that was off. We'll.
The wind has picked up so much.
It has, hasn't it?
It's gone from like no wind to
blustery,
quite a strong.
I think we're expecting storms this evening.
Oh, Virgin Atlantic on the move as well now, chaps.
Oh, I'd love a bit of lightning.
Look at that. From the modern to the historic.
Yeah. What a dichotomy, eh?
Look at that. What a transition. Not often you'll see two aircraft of those ages in the same shot. I believe they do a tail dragger of this version of this A380 as well. Just a wheel on the back.
One thing I love about it is you can just hear with the sound of the engines.
You see the mechanics working, can't you?
Just a vintage sound on it. Just reminds you of like Merlin engines.
Yeah, they're known as Pratt & Whitney Wasp engines on that Beech 18, which were a pretty big deal following World War II.
Yeah, it's got that same kind of idle sound to it, hasn't it? Just,
yeah.
And we don't know much about that aircraft, but I wonder if they're kind of... It's kind of like classic cars, isn't it? I wonder if there's people who love just classic planes on it.
Yeah.
Look like they got curtains on the windows as well, so they're enjoying them.
Oh, did they? I didn't see that. That is retro.
Yeah, really nice capture, that chat.
Bit of a tail dragger as well.
Where's the door? It's probably on the other side.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder what it's doing. Like, so many questions, isn't there? Like, why is that in Manchester?
I think they're definitely football fans of some sort. Definitely, because it seems like
we've seen it a couple of
times. Every time there's a big game on, like one against, like a couple of the big clubs against each other, so to speak.
It has to be like a vintage package, doesn't it? Like,
I don't see it like every United home game predominantly, but you do see it when there's like a big decent game on, like.
Because I think for sightseeing and stuff, to fly that kind of low altitude and seeing the approach in that thing, I think would be another experience. And the windows are nice and big as well, by the looks of it.
It takes a like a deviated approach as well into Manchester. It doesn't take like the normal full.
Yeah, just after the windows, Matt. I wonder if that's the door there.
Let's have a look, mate. Let's have a look for everybody.
That's come over from Ireland, does it? Cool. Yeah, does anyone in the chat know much about it regarding like who the owner is or whether it's just?
Yeah, there could be a door there.
Maybe, further back.
Further back?
Yeah, there it is.
There, yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty though. It looks retro.
Looks great.
Yeah. Seems to be waiting for something. I'd assume she'd use signature.
Yeah, I thought so. Might be just waiting for.
Yeah, it is American regged. The November on the reg signifies American registration. There is a little American flag, as My View Toronto says on the rear of the aircraft as well, on the tail.
Yeah, they're also built in Kansas as well. Produced from 1937 to 1969, so a long production run there of over 30 years.
Just there, you can really hear the mechanics working, can't you?
Yeah, these designed back in World War II days. Nuts.
Ticking over.
Yeah, they're good lookers, them, aren't they? Just bananas how that stuff flies.
Yeah, really good to see. And Upsy Mike, welcome in from Germany. Thank you for watching today.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah, how many miles that's flown exactly. Yeah. You think that quite often with some of the planes that you see at Barton, you know, like some of the flying school aircraft. A lot of them are like 50 odd years old.
Yeah.
Like G. Boyle and all that. You know, they've been flying a lot, but what makes them different is obviously they're taking off, landing a lot, and also getting thrown around a lot. They're flight school planes, you know.
Yeah.
Not every landing is going to be dead smooth with them.
No.
So, yeah, it's mad how they're so well maintained that they just continue like these workhorses of the skies.
Do have a Lufthansa just lining up onto 23 right now. We have changed runway direction. I think there's a bit of a variable breeze, so hence the change of runways.
Yeah, this one was built in 1964, so 60 years old.
Wow.
The way I think of it is like, imagine having a car that was 60 years old.
Can you imagine?
Like, it's just wild.
A huge welcome to everybody watching on Twitch as well. I've just tuned into the chat room there as well. Great to see you all. Thank you very much for tuning in.
There goes the Lufthansa A380 heading back out to Munich, one of Lufthansa's bases. I believe Munich and Frankfurt both serve fairly similar purposes in being big hubs for Lufthansa. I think Munich might be the one that you're going to find most of the A340s at. Might have changed, but I know Frankfurt is generally the main one, where you're going to get like your 747s and A330s and stuff.
Yeah, Lintry, yeah, 60 years old. Fair age.
That Virgin's stopped again at the side of the STS, so obviously waiting for a stand. Oh, there's an Aer Lingus just pushed back for Bridgetown, so that may enable the Virgin now to continue its taxi and disembark all those passengers that have arrived from Orlando, I think it is, yeah?
Yeah, she probably started taxiing just because the 330 was going to push back, ready to take that stand. And like you said, I think that Emirates A380 extra that we're holding probably isn't helping things. So I guess, hey, first time I've ever seen that, 2 Emirates A380s on the ground at Manchester, but sadly you can't see the other one. It's over on a remote stand, I believe.
Just arriving in from Milan. It's Ryanair flight 6819.
Speaking of Frankfurt, the Emirates A380 that we've seen depart earlier has not long just passed Frankfurt.
Wow.
That's all the way off to Dubai. It departed just over an hour ago.
How far away is the next A380, Andy?
So there's another one coming in, and that must be running pretty late. 55 minutes away. Oh no, not too bad. So it'll be in about 10 minutes past 12.
Okay. Beach H18 continuing its taxiing out to Signature.
Beautiful plane. Oh, I'd love to see that up close.
Hey.
I wonder if that can land at Barton.
I'd have thought so.
Seems a bit big. I mean, Sam was saying they can land a DC-3 at Barton, theoretically. I think that was one of the plans, though, for when KLM were going to start services from Amsterdam to Manchester way back, in the early 20th century. They scouted it out, and the original proposal, I think, was to use the DC-3s on that route. But that never came to fruition. In fact, they ended up turning RAF Ringway into a commercial airport, and then later named it Manchester International. Expanded it, of course, and grew the terminal, and later down the line got a new tower and a second runway, and now it's how it is today.
Having a quick check on the A380, which will probably be our final arrival for today. It's about an hour away, and it's been flying for 6 hours 18 minutes so far. So that should just be about to cross the channel in the next 15 minutes or so.
How's your voice?
It's not too bad, actually.
Yeah?
It seems to have settled down a bit.
You need to give them vocal cords a stretch there.
No, you do, yeah.
Bit of a workout.
Yeah.
And the Aer Lingus that hopefully is making way for the Virgin Atlantic is on a taxi out for Bridgetown. That's following the Turkish 737 MAX 8, which is a nice catch. Usually Turkish operating the Airbus aircraft.
Yeah.
On their routes in and out of Manchester.
Dad's Secret Kitchen asking, Martin, what HOTAS do you use for flying the Sims?
So I've gone for the Virpil setup. So I can't remember the exact names, mate, but it's the Virpil stick and the Mongoose throttle quadrant. However, that's quite a premium stick. If you're just getting into it, I probably wouldn't recommend going for that. But if you're looking at the X56, I'd definitely say that's a really sort of good entry into HOTAS systems, and people use them for a long time, mate. So you won't have any complaints with that. But I am hoping when I get in the new house to do some more DCS live streaming.
Yeah.
But I just don't have the space at the moment to have everything set up properly. So we're looking forward to moving, and especially when you get in weather like this as well.
Yes.
I think me and Jen have been struggling sort of the last few days to not feel really itchy to go.
Restricted.
Because you're just like, we're missing all the weather. We could be in our garden now, because we've never had a garden of our own. It's always been in flats. So it's we're really looking forward to the garden. We just hope this weather continues sort of well past into July and August. Hopefully it'll be our hope at the moment.
Aer Lingus A330's on the taxi out as well. Like Matt said earlier, we're heading out to Bridgetown, Barbados. And yes, Turkish Airlines operating the 737 today. Nice change for them.
Hey, Big Red, great to see you, mate. And Andy just, saying there's engine work being done on the A380. That's correct, yeah. Yeah, it needs engine repair.
Yeah. It's a shame, but, I mean, I wonder when that will be going out.
I know.
I don't think that's a quick process, is it, to be honest?
No.
And
Similar
of course,
to the
may have to bring like you say, may have to bring a freighter in to deliver that engine and stuff like that. So
yeah, similar to the Apache helicopter that's a Barton, you know, like that fix is definitely not like an overnight fix.
yeah,
And I think it like needs inspecting and everything once the fix has been done.
of course, yeah.
At least
yeah.
on the Apache anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Just so you know, make sure it's ready to go.
Yeah. And as we
you
mentioned,
really don't want to lose a tail rotor.
No. So yeah, the Virgin Atlantic that we did see static on the taxiway here, it has actually taken up the vacant stand, which was relinquished by the Aer Lingus. So it was obviously, it's pretty busy around the end of the airfield.
Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in today, though. I hope you're having a great stream. Hope you're enjoying the weather as well.
Yeah.
We're having an awesome time here at Manchester today with the sun out, and we got plenty of aviation action to come for at least the next hour or so, guys. So get settled and get comfortable. And if you are enjoying the show, please do get involved in the chat. And again, thanks to everybody for your support. Really appreciate it. I think there's somebody sign language here. Cheers, mate. I think he's asking for a drink. I'm all right, thank you. Cheers, pal. Appreciate you, mate.
We do have a 2E Max on the way in as well, just entering the approach. And that is coming in from Reus. 2E flight 2773. 737 MAX 8. Which left Reus about an hour 45 ago. Which is one of the airports in mainland Spain. The northeast, I believe.
Joanna says, I've just ordered my hire car for Orlando. I've gone all out for a sporty car, which includes a Mustang and a Dodge Charger.
Get in.
Is there a spare seat in that, Joanna?
Hey, I am so jealous.
Wow.
When we went, when I went to Texas for the first time, I looked at a Ford Mustang convertible, and I was like, but it was a big increase in price. Oh man, that's cool.
Turkish Airlines 737 lined up for Istanbul down the end. That's probably going to enter the runway now. I would have thought there's nothing on approach. And that's followed out by the Aer Lingus A380.
Oh yes, lovely heavy departure coming up, guys.
And also Dodge Charger. That's probably one of my favourite cars.
Wow.
Just saying.
Didn't you hire a truck though, Andy, when you was last in Texas?
A Dodge Ram, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. V8 Hemi engine.
You know what I love? Them Hellcats.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah.
The supercharger whine on them Hellcats just,
Yes, I agree.
Sounds so good.
Yeah.
Like, if I could have any muscle car,
That'll be it.
it'd be one of them. I want to get some muscles first, but then muscles
Don't qualify yet.
No.
Here we go. Turkish Max is on the roll from 23 right.
Grandmother, yeah, there's quite a lot of it over here as well, yeah. I don't think all of it is completely unwarranted either. Hey, Dash Aviation, no worries, mate. Thank you very much for offering to grab a drink. If you're still around at the end of the stream, feel free to pop over and say hello. I won't shake your hand because I'm still full of a cold, but we're definitely able to say a quick hello to you after the stream, mate, if you're available.
Stephen in the chat saying, morning, everyone. First timer. Does everyone know? Does anyone remember the Barton Air Show days? Used to be brilliant.
Yes.
Don't know why they stopped them. I think it was just capacity, wasn't it? Like the infrastructure,
Well, I think it's to do
parking
with the regulations as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
new
regs played a big part, yeah.
Because after that crash and stuff, everything changed.
Yeah.
But I remember one of the first couple of years in our flat in Media City, we could actually watch the Barton Air Show from our balcony, and it was one of the times where the Vulcan.
Yeah, first place I saw the Vulcan. First place I saw it at Barton. Here you go, Aer Lingus 330 heading down to the Caribbean, down to Bridgetown, Barbados. Currently Adams International.
A330 blasting out of Manchester.
Wow, that sounded incredible.
These have been a really welcome addition to Manchester, adding a bit more heavy traffic for us. Travelling over to the States. And Andy Bollard returning for 2 years of membership. Sorry, I've just fell into a very old habit of reading something
Cheers,
out
Andy.
as soon as I saw it, but I'll read it out. Thank you very much, Andy. Saying a gold tail badge can't watch live often, but I do always do my best to catch up and keep up the great work, guys. Cheers, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, that was very much
Old habits
what do you
die
call
hard.
That was like a autopilot. That.
Yeah. Autopilot.
Muscle memory.
But yeah, for anyone wondering, we did take quite a lot of feedback last week on the shows from people who watch a lot and people who no longer watch for certain reasons. And one of that feedback was to just focus a bit more on the planes and try and kind of bulk all of the thank yous together. So we are doing our best to do that today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show a little bit more today as a consequence of that.
Yeah, it's a nice change. You know, I think we've applied it for like a week now since Monday, and I think people are enjoying it quite a bit as well.
Yeah, I've got an excuse. It's my first show back, so I've not had as much practice as these.
It was mad. I mean, the feedback was so varied as well. It was a lot of people just saying, you know, they're happy as it is, and a lot of people also saying there could be changes made and a lot of different ideas. There were some really good ideas that were suggested. Like, I think, Martin, you mentioned, or someone who said you should track the planes as they depart. So, like, you know, when it's departed Manchester, let people know when the Emirates A380s cross the channel, or Virgin A350s, you know, gone off radar and onto satellite because it's over the Atlantic. I think that's a really nice idea to keep it fresh. And another idea I see, which was really good, which I've not been doing today too much. I think it's easier if you're on the camera, because right now me and Martin can't really see the screen too well, so it's a bit harder to do. But it's to explain the details of the planes that you're seeing, to sort of show off how we know it's a certain plane. So Martin was doing it before with the 737 MAX that was vacating, like, tell about the engine's shape, the cowling, and how we know it's a MAX, for example, and things like that, because it kind of helps, you know, pass off our knowledge of plane spotting to someone who might be quite new to the hobby, for example.
Yeah.
Pickles saying, sorry, Pickles, the chimp, saying we were Southside yesterday morning for a few hours. Got some great pictures. Nice
it was
one.
lovely over there on the south side yesterday.
Yeah, I bet you got some awesome shots. Did you head over, Matt? Or?
No, I didn't bother yesterday. A bit busy yesterday.
Stephen's loving the sound of the Vulcan. Also, Concorde displayed there 1 year as well. Wow. Mate, there's so many things in aviation that I wish we were able to live stream.
Yeah.
Can you imagine nowadays a bar and air show?
Yeah, that'd be good.
With the access that we've got and stuff. Just, But we are looking to bring you guys some shows from Barton. So as soon as the weather improves and things settle down a little bit, we'll be bringing you guys a show from there. But on the taxi out here at Manchester Virgin Atlantic A330 heading out to Orlando, and that's followed out by the KLM 737-700. So for those who missed it earlier on, quite a lot shorter, this 737 on the taxi out now.
Justice for Megabong. I mean, we haven't got anything like that on anyway, because we haven't got the big mixer because lack of power. But maybe we can bring back things like that. Obviously the music as well at the start, the end, etc.
And Che tuning in from Australia. Welcome to you. It came in tech on Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, Friday.
Red arrows in formation going over my house. What on earth, Aviation? That's wild.
Oh, nice.
I've only ever seen that once, like out in the wild, so to speak, like not in an air show, and that was once we went to Lincoln. And we were arriving near Lincoln, or just going into Lincolnshire, and Sam noticed that heart in the sky. He was like, that's got to be the red arrows. Just a random heart just floating around. And lo and behold, it was. And as we were walking around the town, we just seen them sort of in between buildings, just flying in like formation. It was so cool.
This TUI 737 MAX arriving in from Reus.
I'm only just noticing the Yaboosh. That was by popular demand, especially by Macam Smith.
Yes, that's my fault, guys. Sorry about that. I did threaten to leave the channel. I did threaten to actually leave the channel if I didn't get cleared.
Gaslighted into putting it into the channel.
Gun to your heads.
And for anyone enjoying the sun, maybe wants to put a bit of reggae music on, feel good sunshine music, we did post on our Discord server a week or so ago the first, we did promise we were going to do this, selection 1 of the reggae playlist.
Mine's currently being compiled, so
yeah, we got Matt for Matt's selection coming for volume 2.
Yes,
but if you do want some nice feel good reggae tunes to enjoy during this nice weather, make sure you check out our Discord, or if any mods can find the link to the Spotify playlist on that post, feel free to post it in the chat. Little reggae selection there for you guys if you want to enjoy that.
Yeah, I think it was, Laurie. I think the Yaboosh was your idea, but once Matt heard that, he was like, yes, get it in, and he was messaging us like, that's got to happen.
That's happened.
Shout out to Laurie for that one.
Yes, Laurie, big up Laurie.
But I put together that number 1 selection. Matt's
can I do one?
Yeah, and then Matt's going to do volume 2.
Does that have to be reggae? Because I don't know any reggae.
No, I think you can do your own.
Okay.
You can do your own.
I'll make it feel good though.
Yeah. Not all Dua Lipa though.
Damn!
We're not going like.
No,
Andy's
Andy has on in the office.
Andy is legit
the
the biggest male Dua Lipa fan ever.
Probably am, to be fair.
Yeah.
Probably not a lie.
See him dancing around the office and stuff.
Good music, get it on. It's the only pop music I ever listen to.
Oh, it's not that one, Carl. There's another link. There's another link in the Discord server. It's a specific one.
Here's the KLM 73 we saw arriving earlier in the stream, and it's now on the departure roll for the return leg to Schiphol, Amsterdam.
Yeah, a little 737-700. Nice to see.
It is.
Cheers, Hal.
I've just noticed on approach as well, just entering the downwind approach, we've got an Air France A380.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very nice. Hey, look, Gabby, how you doing, mate? Great to see you on the Twitch channel. Any Kiowa in here? Not yet. I am very excited for the release of that helicopter, I'll be honest. I think out of everything that's coming, the Kiowa and the Chinook, I'm definitely excited about. Is this good weather in England? I mean, it's warm and it's hot. Yesterday we had clear skies and sun, but today we are expecting thunderstorms later on. So.
We had some nice weather the last few days, yeah. It's been decent.
It's pretty overcast today. I think it's like high pressure overcast, I think you call it, today. Bit windy, as you can hear. It's warmish, isn't it? I mean, driving here this morning at 8 o'clock this morning, it was about 20 degrees Celsius, which is pretty unheard of here in the UK.
Sonny, if you want to share that on the YouTube as well, I know you found the link there, just was that on for us, that'd be mega.
Next heavy departure is going to be this Virgin Atlantic, just spooling up now, and this aircraft's making its way over the Atlantic to Orlando.
No, there's no Barrington Levy on this playlist, Nicola, no. Not on volume 1 anyway. Hey, Matt. Hey up, Darren, how are you doing, mate?
So, Joanna, that's a good point. I think, well, me and Martin have got that to look forward to, and also the office as well, because Martin and me have always lived in, well, we've lived in ground floor flats. I don't know about yours.
Yeah.
But mine would never get that hot in the summer. It'd be quite a nice. It'd always be cooler inside. But in this new house that I'm in, it's obviously the bedroom's upstairs, and I've noticed a significant difference between upstairs and downstairs when it's hot.
Imagine what it's like for me and Ida. Me and Ida are in the loft.
Oh no! So, I'd be pulling mattresses downstairs.
I go up in the loft to put storage up there, and it's hot up there. So mate, I don't know what it's like for you.
2 stand-up fans we've got in the bedroom.
Yeah.
When in the peak of the summer, mate, it's pretty impossible to get decent sleep and stuff. So.
And then the office, it's got lots of big windows, south-facing.
Yes.
And that office gets hot as well. So yeah, this summer's going to be interesting.
We're going to need some stand-up fans in there, I think, boys.
Yes. Industrial big fans.
Not too bad, thank you, Darren. I'm feeling a lot more human today than I was the last couple of days, mate.
This should sound nice.
There you go, there's a link to the YouTube playlist version and the Spotify version as well. Gavin saying it's 16 degrees in Scotland compared to 24 yesterday. It's a big change, isn't it?
So it'll drop.
Benji, yeah, we're at the runway visit.
Another aircraft on approach, just about to touch down, EasyJet. Flight 2184, coming in from Geneva. The thankful EasyJet, we call her. TY on the reg. Also got,
yeah, you've got it. Yeah.
Also got Singapore Airlines A380 coming in. Going out. Terminal 2, heading off to Singapore.
Having a look at the Emirates A380. It's over the channel now. About 30 minutes away from us here at Manchester. And that'll be our final arrival today. Ahead of that, we've got the A320neo from Kuwait Airlines. Or Kuwait Airways, rather. So stick around, folks. Another A380 movement coming before the end of today's stream.
Chrissy B said my favourite music is reggae.
Oh, very nice. There
nice
you go,
one,
Chrissy. We've got a nice selection for you there.
And yeah, Joanna, I've been looking at a portable aircon unit. Just a kind of a cheapish one from Amazon or something. One that you don't really have to plumb in, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we might get one of them for the office at least.
I'm just dead worried about them. I don't know why. I always find aircon really affects my hay fever a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it. I don't know whether it's keeping on top of cleaning the filter or what causes that. But anyone in the chat, get that as well. Let me know, because whenever I have aircon on, I don't even have aircon on in the car.
Yeah, we're pretty clueless about aircon in this country. For those watching in warmer climates, especially maybe them in the States where aircon is often in people's houses and things. Do you often have to service that? Is it once a year or something? You have to give it a clean and stuff?
Yeah, I think there'll be filters and everything in there, won't there?
Yeah. It's a big deal over there. I remember being in Texas and we stayed in a hotel and there was a family staying there as well from literally down the road. We were like, that's weird to stay in a hotel when you live down the road. You said, yep, our aircon's down, so we have to stay in a hotel.
Right.
Because it's that hot.
Yikes.
Oh.
And yeah, they just rely on it a lot in places like that.
Nice wave from the EasyJet pilots there as well. Cheers, Loopy. Thanks for posting that. Sonny saying I'll do a rock and metal playlist for everyone. Yeah, definitely.
I'll get involved in that, Sonny.
You know what? I'm one of them. I have no real bias towards music as long as it sounds good. It's a good sounding song.
Yeah, same here.
So I'm down. If you make a playlist of anything, send it to me. As long as they're good songs, I'll actually listen to it.
We change the filters every 60 days. Amy saying I'm the same with aircon. Within a couple of minutes, I'm just coughing and sneezing.
It might just be the filters, yeah. Because how often do we do that with filters in this country? I don't know.
Yeah.
I suppose with a
if we're getting one for the office, I guess we'll have to keep on top of that because that'll be written off me.
Yeah.
Pegasus A320neo just touching down as well from Antalya.
And the next arrival, I think, is just visual, is the Air France A220 as well from Paris Charles de Gaulle.
Also just spotted an EasyJet on the taxi out as well.
Let's have a look.
Philip tuning in from Dublin, just giving us a heads up that the odd thunderstorm is expected later in the day, coming up from the Cork area, so it might pass over the UK. Yeah, we're expecting it as well, Philip.
Right.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Wow.
Great to have you with us.
I'm just looking on windy. There's going to be a lot of rain later.
Is
A lot, yeah. At about 6 p.m. around here.
Get your barbecues done before then, guys.
That's a lot of rain by the looks of it. Yeah. And it is saying some thunder as well mixed in there.
Wow.
I love thunder.
Yikes.
Yeah, I love a good thunderstorm.
We have a TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out as well, folks, for Montego Bay.
Awesome.
And Air France is next to land.
Could do with this making the rapid exit. Maybe we want the chance of a bit of a walkie action.
Yeah, Gavin, saying aircon makes you cough because it makes the air dry. But also, Gavin, I think if you don't replace the filter, though, the dust just accumulates and then it just kicks out the dust.
The dust out.
And pair that with the dry air, I think it doesn't sit well. You can get ones with like pepper filters in and all sorts, though, which is probably quite good for you. Really, Amy. I sleep with thunderstorm sounds on every night. It's relaxing.
Does it not wake you up every time it bangs?
That's some weird ASMR.
Oh, what was that?
Very strange.
Yeah, nice pair of Wookiees making use of the rapid exit taxiway in front of us.
Pegasus is just about to taxi past us prior to that.
Yeah, she's coming from Antalya, south of Turkey, an A320 Neo.
We should get a hull off this. It's slowed down a lot.
Yeah. Today.
DJ Phil saying hello from Birchwood, Warrington. Hey, that sounds familiar.
Hey, welcome in.
Welcome in, dude. Neighbour. Yes, we're all good here. Don't recognise the name though. Are you a new viewer? Let us know. Have you ever flown Air France? I have indeed, but it was Air France June when they used to fly at Manchester. So I don't know if that's the same. I don't know. I remember the food being a bit questionable. But it was I think I flew them to Paris Charles de Gaulle, connected, went on another Air France. Yeah, it was Air France in the end, because then we went to Sheremetyevo in Moscow.
Nice, Max, about to touch.
And after this, we'll catch up on your support, folks. Thank you all for supporting the stream today. Where did we get up to, Brownie?
Let me have a look. Probably the last one was the Welsh town name, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right there.
Double donation by Mark Hancock.
Thank you, Mark.
Wow, it's so busy down here at the RVP, isn't it? Wow, really busy. just had a look around then and good grief.
And Jenny Watts, thank you very much for your £5 donation in loving memory of Dave Morgan. Thank you very much for that, Jenny. Really appreciate that. Lynn Gator, thank you very much for the 6 months of membership, tuning in from California. Jenny also gifting a membership to the community. Thank you, Jenny. Debbie Rice has done a very kind thing and upgraded her membership to business class. Thank you very much, Debbie. That's really kind of you. Enjoy that discount on your merchandise now as well. Andy Bollard returning for a full 2 years of membership with a gold tail badge now. Can't watch the lives very often, but I do always do my best to catch up. So thank you very much, Andy, and just keep up the great work. Rainbow Love gifting a membership to the community as well. Thank you so much for that. That's very kind of you. And Yorkshire Rose gifting a membership to the community. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Rose. Thank you.
Darren with a £5 donation saying get yourself a nice cold drink in this hot weather. Martin, Andy and Matt. Cheers, Darren.
Cheers, Darren. Thank you.
Debbie returning for 19 months saying the best stream. Thank you very much, Debbie. And Aviation with a $1.99 saying how are you doing? We're very well, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much for your donation. Hope you're enjoying the stream today as well. And thanks to everybody who sent support in today. It does keep our shows running. And you can find all the ways of supporting us in the dollar button next to your chat, or the mods will be posting links as well.
Yes, another heavy on the way out to follow that Dreamliner. We have a Singapore A380 and it's the flight going to Singapore. Flight SQ51.
Seems to be getting really busy now.
It does.
Which is nice. A few planes on the approach as well.
Excellent.
Hey up, Jake. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. How's the? Have you started any exams yet, Jake?
Which Jake's that?
104th.
All right.
Yeah, he's surprised all. Well, he surprised me. We were. I was watching his stream the other day, and he said, "Oh, I'm not gonna." I've been watching him for months, and he's got a really level head. He's really good at like dogfighting and everything like that in DCS. Yeah. He's just really switched on, and then he just went, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to be streaming for the next 3 weeks. I've got GCSEs."
Wow!
And I said, "Wow!" I said, "All right, mate." I said, do you work at a school or something like that?" He says, "No, I'm actually taking my GCSE." I was like, "Wow! I did not realise you were that young." Because when you watch his streams and everything, he's just the way his knowledge and everything with the sim, and he's dead level-headed when he's like fighting and this, that, the other.
Yeah.
It's fair play, mate.
It's like 15, 16 is it GCSE?
Yeah, he says I get it all the time.
Yeah.
He says people always think I'm older than I am.
Mad.
He's already done biology paper 1 and both RE papers so far. There you go. And that's why we're still a little bit quiet. A very big thank you to Paul Kennedy as well. Just sent in a huge £20 donation.
Wow.
Saying enjoying the stream as always. Thank you very much, Paul. That's very kind of you, mate.
Thanks, Paul.
Gene, who are you referring to there with the newsletter and the YouTube?
I used to really dislike exams. Coursework any day for me. For me, it was just the fact that you were going to be sat there for 2-3 hours. Just
yeah, even if you're done as well.
Yeah. You just sat there for sometimes an hour of just being sat there, just staring at the same questions. Sometimes you don't want to read them again because you're like, you know what, I don't want to be cast more doubt.
I think I struggled with exams because it was a very similar trigger to flying for me.
Yeah.
It's like, right, you're in this room and you're not leaving for 3 hours.
Yeah,
and that for me is just like, nope, I'm out, mate. I'm all right.
Yeah.
And I think I probably could have done better at my exams if I didn't have that, But I did all right in the end. I don't think I did too bad. Might be a silly question, but have you ever seen a plane being washed wherever they wash? No, you're right, Peter. I never have seen a plane being washed. I don't know. Is there set airports where plane washing takes place? I don't know.
I think they go into cruise altitude and they pull over and go, oh there's a plane wash. Let's just pull in there.
Yeah, bubble and squeak out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3 planes in the queue. I'll come back next week.
Cash or card, mate? Oh, card machine's down. Oh, we'll come back later.
Oh, is this another Turkish Max? Wow.
It is, yeah. Right. Second Turkish Max of the day. That's crazy. This one in from Istanbul. Turkish flight 1991.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a very fair point, actually, Christina. She says I failed art, and she's not sure how you can fail
art.
art.
It's got a subjective thing in it.
That's the thing, because surely with art, it's your interpretation, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I agree
and the person who's marking you might not
have the same
have
taste.
The same, you know what I mean? How do you mark an art exam?
I agree with that.
Unless it's like knowledge, like you just got to know the facts.
Well, if you've got questions,
what is this? A pencil?
I know everything about art, but I can't draw to save my life. Michael, loving the stream, getting us built up for our flight to Egypt in 6 weeks, watching from Scotland, but coming down to the visitors park to build the feeling some more soon. Hey, nice one, mate. If you come down on the Sunday, make sure you keep your eye out for the Al Fresco squad.
Yes. Down
on the RVP grass in front of us. We probably won't show them now because they're surrounded by non-alfrescoians.
See, certain Mr. Bracewell's down there as well.
Yes.
Yeah. TUI Dreamliner heading off to Montego Bay at 787-9.
Can't go to a jet wash.
Our art teacher used to give us smokes.
No way.
No way.
Gosh. Double Turkish Max today.
Yeah.
Quite a rare catch.
Nice to see, isn't it?
It really is.
Do vary it up a lot, Turkish, with the 321s and the Neos and of course the 73s.
Yeah, Jody, I think I always thought like coursework and stuff was a more fair way to test someone's knowledge.
To assess somebody, yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's EasyJet arriving in from Palma de Mallorca.
Got a Lufthansa landing up now for the return leg to Frankfurt. That's followed out by the British Airways shuttle service to Heathrow, and then we'll have the beautiful Singapore A380 on the flight to Singapore.
Wait for the EasyJet flight then.
The Lufthansa A321. I remember I did A-level maths as well.
Did you? Did you go for that, mate?
Well, I got a B in GCSE maths. I
Right.
went, you know what? I want a subject that like kind of tests me a bit, because all the other ones that I did were like music and I can't remember what else. There was a few, design, that was another one. So I was like, I'll do one that like kind of tests me a bit. And I remember the maths teacher at the start being like, you do know the last person who got a B in GCSE maths failed maths A level. It's really hard. I was like, you know what, I can do this. I'll put all the effort it takes in. I'll do what it takes. But in maths, you've got to be in a certain mindset to do it, haven't you? Like, you've got to be a certain somebody who can, like, do it. Because...
You have to be able to do quick maths.
Mate, that was solid. As soon as I walked through the door, they were pulling, like, fat algebra, you know, big algebra equations. Solve this, solve P, solve A, solve X. Massive, like, equations. Like, what is this? Like, GCSE maths was like, what's 3 times 4? Work it out without a calculator. And now it's like these massive questions. I think, put it this way, we got a lot of homeworks and stuff in like the few weeks that I was actually there, and I don't think I got a single question right on anyone. I just like, if I had that maths on that day, I'd just dread the hours leading up to it. Like, oh no, I don't want to go back.
He doesn't know you're just not going to be able to do it.
I don't get it. I was so bad at it.
If Andy has 2 X and 3 Y, how long will it take him to cook a bacon sausage and egg?
What was that about? It was like a joke. Like everyone was just in on the joke just to prank me, but no, it was legit.
Yeah, I just did music tech at college. That was it.
And then there was a guy next to me, I think he was called Sam, not outing him. Not going to dox him. And he was like, massive brain in maths, you know, he was getting all these, he was putting me to shame, he was like, wow, you can't work this out, wow. And he got flying colours, A stars in, you know, A level. And then he goes and gets a job in Mackey's and then stays in Mackey's for like his whole adult life.
Mate.
Like, what is this? I don't get this at all. I've lost the plot.
What is that sorcery?
Yeah, maths is hard. It's not like you have a calculator in your pocket every day, though, is it?
Anybody else in school have something that was said to him which is now common practice? And in me and Andy's day in school, it was, oh, you won't have a calculator with you everywhere you go. Well, now we do.
Yeah.
Anything like that?
Handwriting was one.
Yeah.
And then when never make anything of your life.
Yeah. When you do have to handwrite, it's like, oh, hang on. It's terrible.
Let's have a quick look on the King of the Skies and see how it's
I think it's about number 3.
We do have the Singapore as well on the taxi out, so we'll probably make that the one more plane for the day. Yeah, exactly, Andy. That's exactly it, mate.
Ryanair special.
Did you know that you're not allowed to wear watches, take tissues, or take keys into an exam now? Really?
Wait, what's that vote there? Is that what?
It's the vote for law first sticker.
I don't know a lot about that, to be honest. I need to brush up. I know Michael O'Leary's been doing a lot of campaigning for this, though.
Don't rely on computers, they'll never catch on for ordinary people. Oh, no. That doesn't age well. Yeah, I've not seen this sticker before either, Matt. It's on the nose there.
Definitely pretty new, isn't it?
Anyway, more important things. Singapore 350 now lined up, primed for departure.
Come on, Ryanair. You know the rules. No politics in chat.
Yeah. Pause.
Laurie M saying that she used to use algebra every day as a paramedic. Really? Wow.
Yeah, me and Matt are quite good at the pi r Eaton equation, aren't we?
Yeah, we can eat that.
Yeah, we can do that, can't we?
You know pi to how many digits?
We can divide.
Usually 2 or 3, usually. I think, isn't it, Matt? Usually 2 or 3 pies.
We can divide a pork pie up very equally.
How many pies do you know?
Another Ryanair touching down. Ryanair Central at the moment here at Manchester. This one arriving in from Barcelona.
Yeah, we can half a pie back with precision.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Because there's usually a fight, if not. Cheers, Bevs. Take it easy. Thank you very much for your support today as well.
Ryanair not quite making the exit in front of us. Coming in a little bit hot.
Sky is turning a bit grey. Yeah, it's that kind of high pressure overcast that
Can make it very humid when it's like this.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I was driving in this morning, it looked quite hazy, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah,
it really did.
yeah.
I agree.
And this is kind of the conditions that will sometimes lead to thunderstorms. So it's got that vibe, humid, sticky.
Feel it as well. You know, you can just feel when something's brewing. Can't
Yeah. So fingers crossed, folks.
Yeah.
We were, I joked at the start of the stream, but sentiment of truth to it, would have been funny if we did a live stream of the Northern Lights the other day.
Oh, yeah.
As much as that sounds preposterous,
Yeah.
I think actually people would have watched that.
Just like with the unpredictability of it, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's just so.
We were watching it though,
so
the Northern
difficult.
Lights. One thing that was crazy about it is how it evolved. You know, you're just watching it, it's just changing slightly.
Yes.
And it's just like you
I
can
was
just
noticing it.
stare at
I don't know about you, Andy, but I was noticing it like out the corner of my eye, like not exactly visually looking directly at it. Just noticing it. Like, oh, it's changed a bit there, or it's forward, or the shade has changed.
Yeah. I just can't get over the moment we realised, because we were looking at the wrong place the whole night, like for a good hour. And
oh, yo, I wonder if this is Arsenal. I think this could be Arsenal about to touch down, Andy. Flight
Nice.
coming in from London Gatwick, so every chance this could be the Arsenal squad.
yeah, Arsenal football team. If it's the Eastern, is it
Yep.
Eastern? Yeah.
It's Eastern, yeah.
I don't see anything on radar, but we'll find. Oh, hang on, I do.
Yeah, it's Eastern, mate. Coming in from London Gatwick, this flight.
Yes, awesome. Hope they have a good game against Manchester United today.
Shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't have thought. The way United are playing at the minute.
As long as they don't play against us on FIFA, Greg's FC, Glenjam and Scrap up in striker, Henry Weston on the left wing,
Greg's FC.
Andy Bin Brown.
Greg's.
Here they come, Arsenal FC, one of the Premier League football teams here in the UK. It's one of them teams that have just been in the Premier League for forever.
Yeah.
Any Arsenal fans in the chat? Let us know. He said Arsenal arrived yesterday. Okay, so maybe this is
dignitaries, maybe or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Lorient's an Arsenal fan.
Oh yes,
can't forget that.
Singapore.
You'll often see a bit of an increase in charter flights around football games in Manchester. Just rolling is a tap express.
Just as Singapore starts its taxi out, we get visual on the King of the Skies, the A380, Number 2 to land at Manchester.
That's come around quick, hasn't it?
It has. And then we'll get the Singapore out behind it, I think, as well.
Up the toffees. Yeah, I come from a family of Evertonians, like literally my whole family. Your family sport football at all?
My dad's a United fan.
Is he?
So I've kind of grown up supporting United.
How about you, Matt?
Not really. Rugby.
Oldham.
Rugby.
Oldham Athletic?
Rugby.
Rugby.
Didn't get suckered into all that football hype. Man, the Kuwait looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I used to go to quite a lot of games back.
You were Tranmere, weren't you, before?
Yeah. Goodison Park, I went to a few games with the family, and Tranmere Rovers.
Tranmere Rovers, eh?
They were the bee's knees.
Didn't they used to have a stand called a cowshed or something like that?
Yeah, I still do, yeah. The cowshed.
Visual on the A380 as Martin mentioned before. Capture this for you guys now.
League or Union, Matt, saying Big Red.
Huh?
Rugby League or Union?
I'm League, all the way. League, mate.
Susie B's had 2 sausage rolls for brekkie.
It's all just kick and run Union, isn't it? Kick and run.
Sausage rolls for brekkie, that's pretty elite, that.
It is.
The Greg's, are they, or what's going on? Here we go, Emirates A380 coming in from Dubai. Second A380 of the day here at Manchester Airport. And when this lands, there's officially going to be 2 of these on the ground at Manchester, but the other one is having some work done over out of view on the apron.
Lovely arrival at the Emirates A380. Jake saying, never mind Eastern, this is what Greg's FC chart to bring us in the A380.
He swings to the left.
He swings to the right. And we won't sing the rest. We won't sing the rest.
I had a feeling about what we're coming next there.
One thing I must be mad for the pilots, though, I need to ask Captain Mark about this, is now that the RVP is really busy and everyone's got these blankets out and colourful clothing, it must be like dead eye-catching for the pilots, wasn't it? Like, wow, what's going on there? Just like all the colours, all the people.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously throughout the winter it's been pretty quiet.
Drab, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So Emirates A380 vacates. Singapore's holding short for arrival traffic. Be the next departure for us. Thank you all for tuning in today, though. It's been an awesome stream. Really looking forward to hopefully being back in full force as well for the Wednesday show.
Yes.
Hopefully we get some sun, I guess we'll see.
I believe they're going to be on I thought we were going to be on reverse ops for the next week or so, but today's determined that might not be the case.
Oh, something's going out before the Singapore.
Yeah, got Ryanair lined up, I think, man.
Yeah, Ryanair UK heading off to Mahon, 737-800. Merging now out from behind the trees, the Emirates A380.
Another bit of bismetal, I think, touching down, Andy.
Yeah, people in the chat flagging that one up. See if there's any
this
info
looks
on.
beautiful.
Apparently it's a global. I'm trying to see if there's any info on the old radars. Another executive jet though, maybe football related again.
Gorgeous.
That's a nice jet there.
That looks superb.
Very nice.
Yeah, the big wings, I think, Big Red, allow it to fly at higher altitudes. Which obviously gives it greater range and stuff like that. Hey, thanks very much, Jeff. Glad you're enjoying the stream. And now we'll stay put for a little while as the mass exodus in the RVP takes place.
Just going to pan round and bring you guys another glimpse of this stunning bizjet.
I don't know why, but I'm getting like cow vibes off this livery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, whoever. I've just upset whoever's on board.
I'm with you.
Your plane looks like a cow.
Looks like a whale tail on the back.
Rubbish. Don't want it.
It's a leather finish, isn't it?
Or an orca whale. Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
That's nice actually. I like that one.
Emirates continuing its taxi to stand 12 here at Manchester after arriving from Dubai, from the Middle East. Aircraft on short final, and then we should get the Singapore out of here as well.
Yeah, Singapore heading off to Houston, which usually results in the plane rotating quite early because it's not like, I know it's a long flight, but compared to what the A350 is capable of, it's not the longest flight, especially for the lighter A350-900. Whereas with Virgin Atlantic, they use the larger 1000 series, a bit more weight on that.
Wonder how long this bizjet will hold here for then.
May just wait for this easy jet, I think. And
There's definitely some congestion, isn't there?
When's the next Greg's FC Cup game then?
yeah,
That's most important.
gather your squad, gather your steak bakes.
Jake.
If anyone in the chat does have the latest FIFA game, feel free to hit us up on Discord. Can't guarantee, but we'll see if anyone fancies a game. Still waiting for Matt to get on as well.
Mate, I can't even get on my telly, mate. 10-year-old at home.
Waiting for your Xbox to be free.
10-year-old at home, mate, no chance. Oh, I've got a lovely bizjet being pushed back out of the signature aviation thing there. beautiful. Let's see what we're going to do with that.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the way to travel, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a good step out.
Very nice.
Cheers, Maridi.
Thank you. What a nice sound. There's another BizJet getting pushed out, a signature as well.
Oh, mate, this one looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Ready for this? Look at this one.
Wow.
Look at that.
Busy, busy.
That just looks absolutely remarkable.
At the signature terminal there. Just behind the Ava terminal? Question mark? Ava?
Maybe leave that to the Wednesday show, I think.
Yes. I like that. That's beautiful.
That is nice.
It'll be evening this week, Lee, we hope. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, certainly it'll be evening this week, Lee.
Yeah. Probably be the same setup, right? Same kind of stripped back setup, but hopefully nice lighting. Fingers crossed. To be honest, it was a good job we did the Wednesday show earlier. From a bit of a selfish point of view, but to be fair, the earlier show was great, but we also caught the Apaches as a result in the evening on Wednesday.
I would have been gutted.
Imagine.
I would have been gutted.
It was
they
gorgeous
came in.
lighting, it went tech, so we got to meet the crew.
We've been waiting years to see Apaches, and Andy said just while we were next one, he's like, mate, you know we're supposed to be streaming usually now. But because we weren't able to with the RVP, it just all kind of worked out for the best. Take care, Vicky. Thank you for tuning in today. Yeah, we're going to get this Singapore out and then finish for today as well, I think, as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for the support as well.
Yeah.
It's been another awesome Sunday show, and I hope you like the new format, the new presenting style. Let us know in the comments down below if you enjoyed it, guys. And we'll, of course, be back with you on Wednesday for the midweek show.
Yep. Don't forget, guys,
do you know about
4 o'clock for that show, 4 o'clock. Get that in your diaries. Make sure you don't forget it's 4 o'clock now, guys.
Do you know about Friday yet, Matt?
Friday, let me take a look.
Big thank you to Susie for gifting a membership as well, right at the end of today's show. Thank you very much, Susie.
Check my hectic schedule.
Oh, yeah. You got all these contracts coming through, haven't you, for show appearances?
Mate, busy guy now.
And all his FIFA trial
busy guy.
You know.
17th we're on, aren't we? Yeah, should be right next week.
Yeah, so hopefully a MatCam show on Friday as well, guys.
Yep.
So,
all good.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
And then I'm clear for the next 2 Fridays after that as well. So, yeah,
Wow,
a couple of Friday
amazing.
shows
There you
coming
go.
up. Excellent. Nice. Which batteries left? 54%.
Michael Murray, if you're on Facebook, we've opened up a community group on Facebook, Michael.
Yeah.
Search for Airliners Live Community Group if you want to join that.
Mate, I'm a big fan of that BizJet. That's lovely.
It's mad how you got like these really fancy corporate jets.
Yeah.
And then somebody else just flew that really old prop aircraft.
Yeah.
And it's probably sat right next to him as well.
Singapore, as you can see in the back of shot, just lining up now with the departure runway 23 right.
Right, if you're not on Facebook, Michael, there's a link there from Nightbot. If you just click that link, that's the invite into the server. Just use that.
Looks like the champagne's still flowing on the al fresco table down there.
Ah.
Yes. It's not bank holiday, is it?
I'll say more people have joined it, to be fair.
Here we go now. Singapore lined up. It's going to be our final departure of this Sunday show, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the show and enjoyed being with us. As Martin and Andy have already mentioned, thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for all your donos and stuff like that, whether you've gifted a membership or whatnot. Thank you so much. Really is appreciated by us all at the channel.
Yeah, I think the celebrations are also in name of Lee Davies, who had his birthday on Thursday.
Yes.
So just celebrating that as well. Celebratory pork pies were delivered as well.
Yes, that's been my highlight. That.
Yeah, they were 10 out of 10.
Cheers, Bagal. Glad you enjoyed it. And Craig, thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed the stream.
Celebrating Susie as a mod.
Yes.
Go on.
Here we go. Singapore. Baby Slinger on the roll.
Brand new aircraft we've seen are coming in earlier in the show. The Singapore Airlines A350-900 heading off to Houston Intercontinental George Bush International, Houston, Texas.
Super galactic. All of the
mega airport.
There you go. We know. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in today. As we've said, apologies that we're not able to do these big super shows with MatCam and everything like that. It is purely just down to the power at the RVP. We're hoping that'll be back next week. So hopefully next week, Sunday, we should be doing a super Sunday show again. But we'll keep you up to date on all of our social media channels. But for now, from myself, Martin, Mr. Brownie and Matt Smith.
Bye, everyone. Thank you again for your support. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers for
Got a
tuning
song,
in,
have we?
folks. No. Well, not unless you've prepared
Come on,
one.
sing. Get
You've
singing.
prepared one.
Look, we're on short final, about to land. Look to the right of the runway, looking kind of tanned.
There you go. All the words
Who's
there,
back
aren't
from Turkey?
Mike Smith's one hell of a guy.
Does anyone know that song, folks? Put a yay in the chat if you heard it. Go on.
Let us know.
But yeah,
Matt's got a new theme tune.
Thank you for watching, folks.
Cheers,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
See you on Wednesday.
Cheers, guys. See you in a bit.
Bye.
He swings to the left, he
Swings
swings
to
to
the
the right.
right. Henry was.
Yeah, we can't talk about it. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.